Yo, what's up,
I'm
guys?
a kitchen appliance.
I'm a
I'm
kitchen
Taco
appliance.
Bell drink.
I am Linux terminal certain kind of number.
And I'm a vegetable.
Okay. I'm
would
speechless.
One of
I
our
have no
lovely
idea.
commenters like to count us down?
Okay, so Baja, I'll start and then we'll alternate.
Oh god.
3,
Okay. 2,
1.
go.
Yo, thanks for the resub, RXM. Appreciate it.
Finished the Dorando
So,
seed
GDQ
where I'd
practice
soft
run.
locked in fiery shores.
no.
Imagine
door
getting
on one
promoted and then
side,
immediately
power bomb
subbing.
door on the other with no
Getting soft locked in the
PBS.
Fiery Shores is content, RXM. Thank you for the 15, by the way. I did not get the frame 1, so I need to restart. So, this is Prime and Echo's cross-game randomizer. All of our items have been shuffled, that's a weird camera, have been shuffled across each other's worlds. Imagine 2 decks of cards being shuffled and then just scattered throughout the floor. We gotta pick up the pieces. I don't know what Reggie just found.
Please let this be a fucking
Reggie
Amorbus
found
key.
Morph already.
Yes.
Nice.
The seed is
And
ours.
immediately
Okay.
got you at no Amorbus key.
I mean, Amorbus is always required, these seeds, so Randomania 5 is just super, like Amorbus powered. Like, I'm not sure how else to...
Dude, Toaster, did you see that? Like, I didn't even have to wait for the door to load.
Did you see that instant unmorph? I've never seen that before. Literally, GDQ practice run. Oh my god.
He's in the like
run
coming out of
is-
industrial set.
This run is blows.
Yeah, so our items are going to be distributed across each other's games. Reggie's playing Prime, I'm playing Echoes. Reggie's like movement, or Reggie's game is going to be more movement based, whereas mine is more exploit based. There's a Cobalt translator already, that's pretty cool.
I'm running a marathon and Bash is pulling off a bank heist.
Pretty much. Absolutely. That's what's happening.
Well, Reggie is running a marathon sideways because that's how you move the best in Metroid
Now-
Prime.
Now, if I were doing Prime, I'd be running a
Nice
couch to
dash.
5K. See, the joke there is I'm fat, so...
Are there other randomizers on the schedule? Do you think people will be familiar?
Shit, I actually don't know off the top of my
yes,
head.
there is. Fuck. What other randomizers are on the schedule? I know that for a fact that there are.
You've used your one F word for the run, Reggie.
I can say whatever I want in rehearsal.
You can, yeah.
I have to get it all out now.
I cannot, because I am the opposite.
So, this seed was curated by, I think, a team of people including Toaster, Dark Zero, and TGC. This is actually a reject for the GDQ runs. This is not the seed we'll be playing. That seed will be probably
It's
worse.
this trick. He's gonna get more ball bombs. Oh no.
Yeah, so normally you need either space jump or bombs to get this. I don't have bombs yet, so I'm just gonna use the oh, well, okay. I'm still gonna do the trick. This is really cool. So you can dash into the ground with a high rate of speed, and if you bunny hop off the ground, you keep whatever speed you have. So when you combine the two, you basically get as close as you can to a Prime 1 dash. And that is Reggie's logical missiles. So he can now legally fire them. I don't have missiles yet, so I'm going to cry for a little bit. And now that I have bombs, actually, I'm going to go clean this part of Temple Grounds up before I head to Aegon. Oh yeah, the swear jar intensifies. I already contributed to it during Baja's race on whatever day that was, Sunday.
There's your license.
Oh, nice. Okay, so much for not required mains.
I know. What I should have done is continued going back to Ruin Gallery, and then just came back, got that missile launcher, and then progressed.
Nice. Found your bombs. We're off to a good start.
sick.
I am not going to go that way yet. I'm going to head over to Aegon now. So the logical first item in a lot of these seeds, if I did not have the Aegon gate locked, or if I did have it locked, excuse me, by Violet Translator, is I'd have to go to that room GFMC compound. But it's a one-way trip, and if I'm expected to put that off as much as I can to get power bombs, then I'd rather do that and avoid a potential soft lock scenario. But we got an E-tank here, so I'm good. Let's go. Also,
Ice beam?
Ice beam.
Ice beam.
In labs.
Ruined labs.
So
Ruined labs.
I'm sure science happened here.
So I guess a couple other differences too. So generally speaking, Prime has fewer items necessary for go mode than Echoes. Echoes has a bit more stuff gated just due to the world design and just the number of items that are locking access to the final boss. But on the flip side, Echoes has access to item hints, whereas Prime does not. Prime does get hints in the form of the Chozo artifacts, but
Also the Phazon suit hint.
yes, that too. So that is actually pretty decently powerful. But Echoes gets something like 22 possible hints. And now that I'm in Aegon,
you just play the game fast.
yeah, pretty much. All right, so Aegon, I cannot E-dash today, dude. Why am I? Thank you, game, for. There we go. All right, so this is Mining Plaza. This is a pretty late game item in here. That is, looks like a missile expansion. So,
Fuck.
the siege generators have been kind to me today. But that's
All of
okay
my
because
points are
Morbus
gone.
is gonna have gravity boost.
I win.
Toaster robbed me of my
Toaster
points. Give me
cheat?
your points.
And, oh my god. Wait,
I
Reggie,
bet
did you
because I
vote on my
forgot.
prediction?
I bet because I forgot what it was. Okay.
Oh my god. So, Mining Plaza is annoying because not only do you need to kill a Morbus, but you need Echo Visor and Screw Attack to open that item, and that's gonna be nice for Reggie later once he has to
Do you
fight
have
Omega
10
Virus.
missiles yet?
I don't think so. No, I don't.
Second
Right,
Aegon
fine.
key.
Why'd you ask me about the 10 missiles and then give me the Morbus key? Cringe.
Because there's a missile expansion for you involved, but
Oh, I
I don't
see.
want to pick it up.
So Aegon is an interesting case of like a lot of early game checks and late game checks. It's basically the equivalent to Chozo Ruins in Prime 1. But for
Except
some reason,
inferior in every way.
pretty much, Chozo Ruins is a bop. It has better music.
It has
the level
music.
layout.
I hate sand. It's coarse and rough, and is full of dark ink.
When did High on Bash get the axe? What? Ooh. Okay, we got an artifact for Reggie. All right, I don't have Amber yet, so I'm gonna go do Bomb Guardian first. So if you come to Aegon without missiles, you're expected to, like in beginner, to like have
We'll
either
get that
Screw
one
Attack or
item.
something to be able to climb the big Mining Plaza room, and then that was a sick E-dash too. I'm getting better. My hands are warming up. But then, like, your risk is you're only going there for, like, the one check, and then you need missiles. But
No.
now that missiles and bombs, I'm
Oh,
good.
Reggie's going
That was
for
terrible.
this fun strat here in Main Plaza.
I was just gonna YOLO it once and see if I
Yeah.
got it.
It got better, but it's still pretty bad.
Okay, everyone's gonna vote for something required on Morbus, I'm pretty sure. So, if you want to predict worms being required, which they will be,
Fucking Bappledy Snapple.
can I restart this fight? I wasn't paying attention.
No.
Oops. Yep, he did not do half its health. So this will be a 3 cycle.
I'm pretty cringe right now.
Yes, flamethrower
This might be a 4
early.
cycle. I didn't
win.
do very good damage. All right, so that's a progressive grapple for me. So, you can. So the app we're using, Randovania, has a bunch of options for Prime and Echoes, and in Echoes, certain things can be considered progressive instead of just being separate. So, while I usually have been playing with separate Screw Attack and Grapple Beam, I generally get Screw Attack before I get Grapple in a lot of seeds that use it. So I figured a nice way to balance my part of this seed is I need to get the 2 progressive grapples to get Screw Attack. And then another progressive option that just about every Echoes runner uses is progressive suits. And that's to make Dark Suit like more useful than... whereas if you have Light Suit, then that completely invalidates needing Dark Suit for anything. That's, I think, Reggie's first Powerbomb expansion. Does anyone
That
want to talk
is.
about Powerbomb logic and like why, like we talked about missile license?
Yeah, sure. So one of the settings you can have on or off is whether or not you need the main power bomb or the main missile to be able to use those. We do not have that enabled, so as soon as we get a power bomb expansion or a missile expansion, we can fire them. But the program, when it's generating the seed, is going to place the main launcher or the main power bomb before it expects you to do anything locked by it. So Reggie having an early power bomb, he can use it to get some checks that he wouldn't otherwise have access to, but he will know that that's not really the intended path through the seed until we find the main one.
Though recently, I think at least for Prime, I forget if Echoes has this too, but like expansions have been starting to put in logic for specifically one check in Prime.
Expansions are considered logical in Randomania for Echoes as well. For instance, if you do not have Powerbomb Launcher giving you 3 power bombs, you can get another Powerbomb expansion and then have like HOHD for bombs and HOHD.
Yeah, another common one is Tower of Light and Prime. That room requires a lot of missiles to go through the vanilla method, so the game will place some logical missile expansions for you after the main
Parts are
launcher.
dangerous,
If it
but-
wants you to do that room.
Also, shouts to this basically being like vanilla right now. I have pretty much everything that I would have at this point, minus the Cobalt Translator. But yeah, so if I really wanted to hate myself, I could turn on required main missiles and power bombs, whereas I have to get the main upgrade to be able to fire them. And generally speaking, for multi-world sessions, I don't do that.
Bash
Yep.
PR
I think-
energy.
Ooh, let's go. I'm in good shape right now for early game. So thank you for that.
Actually, gonna dive into the acid water here. Luckily, does not need to pick this up.
Nice little puzzle skip
Would have
there.
been possible,
ammo.
but would have been pretty scary with this little health.
Yeah, so normally you're supposed to like disable like the 3 like things blocking the like solar like panels to light up to energize this generator to the dark world. But there's a like a very narrow strip of standable collision on the side of the morph ball tunnel. So with space jump, or sorry, without space jump, you just have to bomb the first one to get access to the platform, and then you just skip to the last one because the game only checks if the last block has been destroyed, which is something that I think got fixed in Trilogy, but I'm not sure.
Reggie here is going to use a randomizer feature, which is kind of a convenience to, at any save station, he can choose to warp back to the starting room landing site.
Oh, okay.
And that kind of serves 2 purposes. I mean, one, kind of reducing the backtracking. There's a lot of that in vanilla. And then, of course, it gives them an out in case the player ends up in a spot where they can't get out. So that to avoid soft locking the seed, you can warp to the ship. So we use that cleverly to save time.
So that's a. I think that's actually still 100% strat, but yeah, I went basically the wrong way to Jump Guardian. I'm not gonna fight it just yet because I want to go get the Broom Closet item, which is a very popular Echoes Rando meme item. It's called Trial Tunnel, but it's not a tunnel. Maybe it used
I
to
really
be,
want
but
this to be the 3rd key. Come on,
oh
more
my
of
God.
this.
That'd be vanilla if it was. So we have Toaster and Baja on commentary, but we have another set of people who are more responsible for the seed generation, and that's the Ginger Chris and Dark Zero. So I believe they were the ones. Or no, wait. Toaster selected this one though, right? But you won't know what the seed will be.
If you want to
Okay.
practice saying that they're important for GDQ, you can do that. I'm sorry, did that come off as mean? I mean,
You fucking asshole.
no.
Alright, so I got a Toaster artifact. Toaster, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Why am I
What's the
finding all the
third
artifacts?
artifact you've
Because
seen already? What you
Reggie
doing
needs
there?
them. Reggie needs them to access Metroid Prime, the final boss of the video game Metroid Prime.
He's not really a Metroid.
I think Reggie needs to pull himself up by his bootstraps, find his own artifacts.
Oh my god. I mean, I have like another one that's in Crossroads, which I can't get to yet. Alright, so I'm really scared of this upcoming boss, so I'm just hoping for good RNG manipulation here while I shoot the statue over and over. That'd be a good time for donations.
People are actually going to believe that it's RNG.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the point.
I mean, you are kind of manipulating the RNG to not exist. In a sense.
Reggie,
He's
you're that
trying to
glasses
lose
kid
honest.
in the Polar Express movie. Actually, Jump Guardian has 1,400 health.
He's grinding next to E levels. So he dies in 1 hit.
Toaster does better than me. Okay, I don't know if I did enough
Bash.
damage, but yeah. So, Jump Guardian's hitbox is just always active, and oh, let's go! And I missed the shots. Let's go. Yeah. So Jump Guardian's hitbox is just in front of the statue, and you can just shoot it until it gets to basically 1 health. But I have to activate the fight and kill it. That is a cheeseburger, so now I can lay power bombs. That is huge for routing. Now I have access to Sanctuary, well, once I get Light Beam. Screw Attack early is nice. That is possibly Boost Ball. Also, it's
Screw
best if
Attack
I go
early
back
is
this way.
expected.
Yeah.
I still don't know why Randomania like demands early Screw Attack.
That's probably for GFMC access, if I were to guess. I can't wait for fucking Space Jump to be on that crate, by the way. Alright, so you can do the same thing here. Jump on this Blade Pod, go over. Going this direction is easier than the way to Jump Guardian. It's a bit precise. And if you have no E-Tanks, you don't get a lot of time to do the trick, so.
Actually, Bash, you have Screw Attack, so not Screw Attacking earns you
BashPrime.
getting yelled at from Gollop. So enjoy that redemption.
Wait, what? Getting yelled at by God? What?
Not Gollop in chat during my race was
Oh my God.
chiding me for getting my Screw Attack.
By the way, I've used settings in the tournament where progressive grapple is low priority, so it's placed after a bunch of items, and I've still gotten it early, like so many seeds. So I am convinced that does nothing. Now, that burger is not French vanilla, so we will have to do that joke later.
What joke?
What joke? Yeah, no, there's no joke.
What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna make that quip, by the way, during the actual GDQ run. I'm just gonna let it come naturally. All right, so that was not
We
a
have to have
hugely
a French vanilla item though
Yeah.
for that to work.
That's about all we can do in Aegon. But Killing Bomb Guardian has opened up another check for us.
so
Dark Missile Trooper will
I
not
also have
spawn.
the warp to start feature. Actually, Echo's had it first before Prime, so suck it. Oh, I
Probably
need
more
the-
useful in Echoes too. There are a lot more
save.
soft locks in this game for the unaware. Definitely a bit of a learning curve, which is why the warp to start is nice to help smooth that out a bit.
Before she first got space jump boots, she had to bomb jump into her ship every time she wanted to go to the store.
Prime's
True
nice.
fact.
It just kind of floats you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as Baja mentioned, Dark Missile Trooper is here. He is our friend because I have power bombs. So don't blink.
I feel like the meme on this seed is my own space jump. Is
Oh, nice.
unfloggable.
There you go. That's important.
You made a mistake, Toaster, in informing me. Wait, so that's a progressive suit for you on my grapple, on my grapple edge then.
Oh. Oh,
It's
is
got
it
the Vario suit model?
Oh, okay.
But Toaster told me the way
Okay.
the algorithm works for the seed scourer.
Very robust
I
from
know
what I've
what
heard.
it wants to look for.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not
Close my
all
eyes.
bosses, probably.
Probably. Super Zon Torvus
What
energy
are the
controller.
odds that they found a seed with all the bosses?
So I meant to come here earlier,
Probably
but I
fine.
wanted to do Dark Missile Trooper and do this all in one go. So that having just missile expansion is actually kind of a relief because I'm not missing out on some like crazy logic. Now, this is starting to look like ooh, okay. Well, I have Equalizer and Screw Attack, but no Space Jump boots, so don't need to worry about the not required
The
mining plaza
expansion
yet.
is logical. Gonna need you to get it.
I still like how my first translator is just Cobalt. So normally that gate to Aegon is a Violet locked gate, which means Violet translator is like almost always found really early. And with that, it becomes a much later translator because the only thing it opens for progression is this gate and the gate inside Great Temple, which has one item blocked by it.
Dr. Swallman, hello.
Well,
Of Dr. Prowess.
so Echo Visor's nice. That's gonna probably make things a bit easier once I go to Sank. If I end up having a late Dark Beam seed, I actually do want that because now, once I get Space Jump, I will have a nice Dark Burst. I'll have a I'll have Caretaker skip confirmed. I meant to blow up this gate with one power bomb and I screwed up. So
Swell guy, I would like you to know that I had no idea that people speedran Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which
yeah, it's
is
got the new video
hype.
out.
I love the shit out of that game. Yeah, go look up Dr. Swallman on YouTube and watch his fucking everything. But particularly the video I'm talking about is one about Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles speedruns. That's hype as shit. I have an original Game Boy Advance and a link cable still, and that looks super fun.
All right, my guess is Space Jump's gonna be here, or it's gonna be in Great Temple. So killing Jump Guardian.
Yeah, Reggie's probably got your progression here.
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. Yo, do you want a double? I'm gonna turn to Raditz and do a double Sunday.
Zoid is very important looking.
So all this stuff Bash is doing here is logically behind a point of no return.
All right.
So it's unlike
Not anymore.
Is this
except Screw
French
Attack.
Bernerger?
so you don't have space.
Can this be considered French Bernerger?
It's bench Fenerger.
Oh, you're right.
because
Bench
it's power
Bernerger,
bombs.
Right.
you bitch.
Wow.
If it was
No.
if it was morph ball bombs in the tunnel, it'd be French Fenerger.
I thought it was just for power bombs, like French vanilla power bombs. Excuse me.
That is true.
All right, Electro was very happy about the 2 dinner plates that were just
You
collected.
win $2.
Now,
Oh yeah, absolutely it is.
Fun
I
fact.
can 100% see that.
so fun fact, the couple items you can dupe in Echoes, if they're my items, they actually do dupe for me. If they're Reggie's, they only dupe. There's no dupe. Oh, hey, Reggie, you're gonna want this. Wow. Remember the seeds we've done together where you just had no visors at all? Well, not anymore.
Wow, oops, all visors.
So I'm
Thermal-
starting to
Visor
approach
is-
BK
you need to jump
mode,
height.
I think.
Cool. I have all of Magmor and the first steps of Fendrana and
Cool.
Flagra.
I can do 2 more things, I think, and then I'm logically, I think, in BK. Unless I
I
forgot
would
something
go
really early in
ahead
Aegon.
and break into labs then.
Yo, nice missile tracking. Oh, hello.
Normally Labs expects Space Jump to enter from the front, but with some well done double bomb jumps, we can get in there without Space Jump.
You know what? I could just do labs. Like, I mean, I'm approaching logical BK, I think, because I don't think the labs access with bomb jumps is considered a beginner trick.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to just stop moving in GDQ. You gotta keep moving.
Wow, okay.
Since they start with a couple of items, including some artifacts and keys, there's a couple of nothing items in the pool. They're just manifestations of nothing. They mean nothing, they do nothing. And it's just a consequence of there being holes in the item pool.
Yeah, certain things, like when you kill a boss, it might lock the door until you pick up the item. So to ensure that there's always something to pick up to unlock the door, there's actually models implemented into the game to represent nothing rather than just removing the item entirely.
So maybe I should have given myself Violet Translator access, like, early, because that's, otherwise would be a pretty early hint. Oh, I'm locked, so I need to reset. Well, I can just do this.
You, I think
no.
you were fine, because you did the Aegon Temple elevator, right?
Nope, I did not.
Oh, you didn't?
So
Okay.
that elevator is there. Or the gate's there, excuse me.
Gotcha.
Good
Which is
camera.
just saving time by avoiding puzzles and game mechanics.
I was just locked in Great Temple straight up after doing that, so the save. I would still actually be logically soft locked if it weren't for the save warp that I had access to there. All right, so
Something
now
I would like to practice is the talking stick.
that item's pretty good. Is there a progressive talking stick?
It'll take me a long time to mail it to you.
Progressive talking. Every time you find the talking stick item, you're allowed to say one more word in a given
No,
sentence.
hold up. Imagine a multi where you have to earn your privilege to speak in the multi and everyone just starts in silence.
Adam has to authorize it.
OBS source randomizer. Your mic's literally disabled until you find the microphone item.
Oh no!
Someone
Oh,
finds
no.
your microphone, scans it, and then leaves
It
it.
appears I've discovered the
what am I doing?
webcam source.
This is not how you do this boss fight without space jump.
All right, I'm about to find my
smart.
main rando screen again in OBS, folks. Hopefully that item's in Logic. Oh no, my game feed's in Chica. All right, so I'm gonna do labs early. I mean, I can't even do that much of labs, but I can at least get intel.
So yeah, normally in this Flogger fight, you're meant to lower the
Oh god, you're doing Flogger, I'm sorry.
mirrors reflecting the sun so that you can actually roll into the tunnels and bottom slots, but The bomb slots are actually just damageable objects that you can damage by laying a bomb outside them. So Reggie is
You're
dancing
not supposed to
over
do
top of
that.
them.
You're not supposed to do that. My flogger is very much so misbehaving.
Do you have space jump yet?
No.
Yeah, so like whenever I've done Prime 1, if I get like Varia and space jump early, I will commonly not do Flagra or just delay it as much as possible. But even though it's a very cutscene heavy boss, because it only needs missiles and bombs to reach,
It's okay. I can just go around.
commonly it has required stuff. So if it has like my space jump, that would not surprise me at all. Wow, I'm bad at this video game. Wow.
I would
time for
prefer to
donation.
find my space jump.
You know, one
Mr.
one
Miguel has donated. I'm Bash.
Yo, thanks for contributing to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. All right, I'm gonna do a scan dash here, and I did it. So now I have access to. I can get Command Center, and that's kind of it.
Do bioenergy, you coward.
I
It's
could go
easy.
check bioenergy, but I have to do the whole
Get
thing
in.
where I go.
I got
There's
baited.
some really terrible instant unmorph or bomb space jump into a screw attack to get bioenergy.
Wait, really? Oh, oh
it's-
God.
It's hyper mode. Yeah, not recommended.
Yeah. So the logic database for each game has a set of like trick difficulties that range from just completely trickless to hyper mode. So it's like beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, hyper mode, I think. So the tournament settings that we're largely basing this off of are beginner. So it's very small little things like if I didn't have bombs but I had space
Everyone,
jump, I
please
might be
clap.
expected to screw attack this open, I think.
Yeah, Reggie
How
pulling off the
can we
early wild
stop?
trick there.
NSJ, no less. So
That's a
it's
very easy
little
trick to do.
bit- It's a little bit more difficult without
Yeah.
space jump, which affects your maximum jump height.
Yeah, the point of that whole shenanigan was to touch an invisible box and get back to this room. So usually they just count on you falling through the room and then coming back at a later point. But there is a very tricky way to jam yourself on the wall and time some bomb jumps so that the refill
These
timer.
ghosts are being
I have a brilliantly stupid idea. It's so good.
Dude, these ghosts are so naughty right now.
You've got X-ray. Use your items.
Oh yeah.
I do have
I literally got
X-ray.
you that I'm Reggie.
I got you that for
I'm bashed.
Christmas, and you
Alright,
returned it.
I'm gonna do the
I re-gifted it.
I'm gonna do the best out of bounds of all time. I guess I could have E-dashed onto the GFMC ship and done that early, but I'm too cringe of a speedrunner. Yeah, I'd say probably like the BK stuff would probably be good donation points, maybe, but or like specifically Flogger and Ghost outside of the initial explanations. But that's just off
Yeah,
the top of my head.
I feel like from a
friend
viewer,
Robert.
Damn.
yeah, like from a viewer engagement perspective, I feel like sometimes like seeing a boss get defeated is actually quite engaging.
Yeah.
Even if it feels like downtime to you. And there's always like strats to explain at bosses.
Thanks, Reggie. All right,
Yeah,
well,
that was
unfortunately,
on
that wasn't
Ghost.
anything, but
Yeah, it's considering that the algorithm to select these seeds emphasizes bosses and distance between rooms, or like major points. It's a little disappointing to not find
it should be good.
something on either of those encounters.
So Echoes
so-
is a very, very, very not broken game.
I'm part of the algorithm, and I can juke you with my brain
What?
thoughts.
You can juke me. TGC and DZ will not.
All right, so I just
Unless
got
you're talking
launched
to
out of
them,
bounds
you
by our
shouldn't.
dear friend
I'm
Robert.
not. I just found the seeds like independently of them and checked if it was one of their candidates.
Oh my god, I hate NSJ Aether jumps.
Yeah, this transition's not terribly fun with that. Oh no, you win.
Oh, I didn't. Forgot to do the door thing. Chat agrees. So, I mean, I really love Prime 2, but it's really broken with the amount of stuff you can do out of bounds. Also, just out of bounds.
Well, why aren't you falling?
So, if I'm outside... So, rooms have, like, a bounding box that when you're inside them, which when you're playing the game normally, you always are, you are affected by gravity, but you can also jump. So, when you're outside these bounding boxes, you cannot fall down, but you cannot jump either. And so what I'm doing is I'm like very briefly going back inside the room's bounding box where the game thinks I'm like walking off a ledge. And that gives me 3 Wile E. Coyote frames where I can still input a jump. And then when I go back outside the bounding box, I no longer fall. And so I just do it over and over. These are called Aether jumps. They're really, really, really big in all 3 Prime games for speedrunning purposes and like sequence breaking. And I'm doing this without, whatchamacallit, Space Jump, which is pretty wild stuff. So, kind of my motivation here is to go do backwards labs.
Why?
Or at least skip,
I don't want to go back to Chozo. Bash, pretend you have dark suit.
what? Pretend.
It does anything for you though.
I'm in Light World,
Immediately,
though.
anyways.
Oh, that's okay.
I just got grapple beam, which puts your light or your dark suit in logic.
Where's my dark suit? Oh, I
Grapple
made
edge.
Plaza. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna have it yet, so it's fine. Where'd my space jump at?
I don't know.
Is this like the inverse of the
harder.
seed we had last time, where I had to do a bunch of stuff for you, and now I'm just the one suffering instead?
I'm gonna need you to rush O'Lear to find your own space jump there.
Oh my god. I mean, I do have... Okay, I can't get the item in Hazing Cliff, but I can see it and then die. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about stuff pertaining to like what's in my best interest to do this. I should have stayed above the Aegon Temple. Yeah, this was dumb. I should have gone up to the ceiling. The fact that I'm here without space jump is an achievement because I don't practice these wall crawls without space jump usually.
Grapple is very good.
Grapple beam is very good and works perfectly 100% of the time. Okay, I know you can do that.
I love how I have grapple beam and I have nowhere I can use it yet.
You almost...
I was in control 100% of the time. Don't you dare.
I didn't finish the sentence.
So it's a lot easier to do this in
I know
space
what
jump
you wanted
boots.
to say.
Or these are 3-frame jumps. It's a lot easier to do this with space jump boots because you have that second jump for it's just you have less jumps you need to reach the top of the bounding box, and then again because you're not affected by gravity when you're above a room's box. Now I'm intersecting with this room's box, so that's why I fell down.
Why aren't you just walking straight to where you want to go?
Because this game doesn't work that way.
Oh, damn.
All right, so I'm here now, so I'm soft locked more or less, but this gets me access to like one item, which is this one.
Boo. I don't believe that.
Oh my god!
It might be amber. Nice.
I really want that. Except I need to escape somehow, which is cringe.
Just
Oh, what have I
do
done?
MHA sank wall crawling.
I don't think I can get out of here.
You
I can go to
Sounds
Sank.
awful.
I can go to Sank,
go
but I
to
can't
sank
do,
and
I
mini
can't
gyro
do
your way to
anything.
freedom.
I can't though, because I don't have Dark Beam to make it all the way around.
Mini gyro though.
What a cruel joke that I can't just go back out of bounds. This is cringe.
If you can get to mini gyro, if you can get into reactor core from via mini gyro, then you can save warp.
But I still would have to get a secret world somewhere.
Yeah, mini gyro is free. What
This game.
That's a new one.
All right, so I know that my Amber's light beam locked, so that's probably coming up soonish.
This is a pill bug having a day out.
Yeah.
Oh, doing public things.
Yeah.
Oh, where's he going? He is off screen.
I've seen them completely out of bounds too. It's great.
Yeah, usually if you're out of bounds, they want to get in on the fun, and they go out of bounds too. I don't normally see
Yeah, I wanna come out
them
there.
be out of bounds if you aren't.
Reggie, where's my stuff?
Where's my stuff?
What do you mean? I'm literally in BK. I'm pretty sure. Unless I forgot. I mean, I'll check.
I can't.
Bash
think of anything.
hubris check right here. Bash 5 check. Can't do that. Well, I guess I could, but it's not in logic. What are you talking about, Reggie? Look at all this stuff that I've already collected.
Yeah, you got me. Here you go. I got something really important for you.
Fantastic. Wonder what it is. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, Reggie. That solves my
Progression.
long-term problems. Yeah. So I need 9 of those
just
to
tried to
enter to enter Sky Temple. Oh yeah, what's the thing with the Chozo artifacts? Because like normally, what, you get 12? How does that work?
Yeah, we have 9. So technically we don't start with.
Oh my god.
3.
Okay, there's my light suit.
You do start with 3.
oh, wait.
Also, the
But they're not-
tracker, the tracker on Friday will show you start with 3.
Okay.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, so just
Oh,
you
that's
start
new.
with 3.
So they finally
That's a new
fixed that.
scan.
That was the
It's
last I
not been
understood.
like that.
Okay, that quad did not aggro onto me for some reason, so I'm just... Oh, now it did. God damn it. I was gonna try to do this
I
really
forgot.
crazy...
This.
I was gonna try to do this crazy... whatchamacallit? BSJ to get that suit early, but I mean, none of this matters until I get Light Beam. Otherwise, I just have to reset.
What's a BSJ?
It's called a bomb space jump. It actually works in all 3 Prime games. So remember I was talking about the 3 coyote frames where when you walk off a ledge, you have like a little fraction bit of time. What is this game doing to me? Okay, I found your Phazon suit.
Phazon suit? Oh, wow.
Wait, no! What is this?
Oh,
Why is there...
that's your Phazon suit and grapple edge, Reggie.
Oh my god.
No, it's not.
Or it's your gravity suit. Well, I just found both my progressive suits literally next to each other. What is this game
Wait.
doing?
Why does mine look like a Varia suit then?
Wait,
Maybe it's Grav. Grav sometimes looks like Varia, I guess.
Grav
Sometimes.
is a little sussy for my liking.
Sussy suit.
Bash, one of your suits is the Dark World version of the other.
Yeah. So I could get Dark Suit in Light World, and I get Light Suit in Dark World.
That's
But
what
I
should have been in
need...
vanilla. You pick up the same item twice in both worlds.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. You do get Dark Suit in Dark World.
You do get light suit in Light World.
So I'm waiting on... I'm guessing Space Jump, but I'm thinking now Light Beam and Spider. I can get one of these suits once I get either Spider
My
or Space
last
Jump.
logical check is coming up pretty soon.
Then it sounds like we're last locationing this, or I just completely screwed up somewhere.
I mean, last locationing Fendrana Canyon is understandable in a little way.
Yeah, because I mean, you're intentionally being
Literally, it's
thorough,
the
like I was
farthest
doing
possible
Yeah.
item.
that. And you don't have Wave Beam yet, or what beams do you have at the
No.
moment? Just Ice
Ice.
Beam? Okay.
Ice baby.
That's an artifact. So what did you forget?
What's... I'm sorry? What the hell did I forget? Did I just commit cringe?
Turn in your homework.
What's your Aegon look like?
I have no Dark Beam, so let's see. I've been to Energy Controller. That's out of logic.
Bombs
That's
and
out of
missiles and
logic.
3 keys.
Bombs, missiles. Wait, do I have 3 Aegon?
keys.
I have 2 Aegon keys. So I don't have a Morbus access. I've done. Let's see. I've done that. I have Spider to go up ahead. I don't. Let's see. That's Spider locked. That's locked. Crossroads I can't get to. That's Dark Beam locked. Did something get... Hold on. It's a screw attack. That doesn't open anything new as far as I know. Unless there's like a...
Have you done... Wait.
Like Sandcash I can't get to because I
Have you done
don't have
Hall
a
of
way
Elders,
out.
Reggie? No, you can't do Hall of Elders.
Action.
Reggie
No,
can
that
get
climb-
there.
Yeah,
Is that in lot? Is
You don't have Spider Space Jump, so there's no way.
Spider track abuse?
but not without space jump.
Did we just
SJ,
find a
that's not
logical
logical.
thing with this seed, or am I just dumb?
I'll look.
Hall of the Elders should not be able to be done logically without.
Did you do Magma Pool?
No, not since I've just gotten Varia.
All right, well you're close, so that's fine. Like you have a save warp there, or the Virtuoso will be pretty quick.
You got grapple and storage cavern, right?
Yeah, I got my grapple. So yeah, I have
That's pretty rude.
magma pool.
Having to go to Magma.
You've done Frigate Crash Site, I think.
Yeah, I did that.
It's only rude
I
if
think
it's
it's 100%
progression.
Magma Pool then. Because I'm pretty sure Bash hasn't forgotten anything.
Yeah, I've just looked and there's nothing I can get that's logical. Now, depending on what I get from Reggie, that either gets... If it's Light Beam, I can leave with Amber and go check Sand Cache. And then also I have access to Meeting Grounds, though I can't do much there. I'm guessing it's going to be more of a Space Jump. Space Jump would also get me out of watch or back in the game. Because I can wall crawl out.
Something in magma pool probably. And then I will be in BK, so
Well,
I'm gonna have to do.
Well, that's something that I'm gonna need. So I'll be
probably.
The torch has been
site.
passed. The torch gets passed.
To go from West Furnace access and abuse the Sanibel on the spider track does not count. It doesn't check for space jump boots.
That's stupid because it is significantly more difficult without space jump.
That's fine though, because there's no checks you can do that way anyways. Like you can't do Hall of the Elders, and you can't do.
You can look at Crossway and say hi to it.
Because I don't have spider. If I had Spider Ball, I could do Hall of the Elders.
Right.
Oh, I see. So it never.
Just do 21% strats. It's fine, Reggie.
I'm not doing that scan dash. That's fucking awful.
You also like how it gained 2 E-tanks of health, thanks to Echo's fantastic RNG system drops.
Yeah, Echoes does a much
So this
nicer job of giving you what you need.
Chat, what am I
power
doing?
bomb requirement. It's my boost ball, which gets me. God damn it! All right, going back this way.
What was in what was on the half pipe?
I don't. That's a beam expansion, but I can do. Upper Shrine.
Oh, Upper Shrine's the thing, yeah. Yeah, shouts to the game I haven't played in like way too long, and I forget all the checks there. I'm just so indoctrinated into Echoes, it's great. I'm going nuts too. Oh, that looked like a little power bomb thing for a second. I forgot you're still alive. Alright, gonna find out what he's got in his game. Watch it be wave beam and I just have to keep waiting.
You could try
I'm getting
to.
all the BK out now.
You could try to get to reactor core. That could be fun.
How would I? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. I don't know if it's possible NSJ, but I'll go for it.
It's probably super cursed. Oh god.
All right, time for Hall of the Elders.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So if you look
I
at
can
his
see why this was a
Mortal,
rejected
it has a
seed.
little eye in the side.
I can see why this was a rejected seed, because
Yeah.
being in BK is not a fun time.
That's there until he unmorphs.
I'm getting this suit that's right here.
That's yours then, because I have my 2 progressive suits.
Could peek the tree as well.
Ooh.
Especially now that you fell.
So there's a trigger that turns off. It just completely disables the grapple point,
I want to be on top of it.
so that you can't grapple from the
roll
floor.
out of bounds.
Wait, what?
No.
I don't have cannonball.
I don't think you can do it from here.
I think
Oh, do you need cannonball? I thought you didn't need cannonball for this. Just do it.
Yeah, you can't do that from down there.
You
You
need
have to be on top.
cannonball. You need cannonball to do the
Oh, this
upper
is
way.
just free. I never knew this was free.
Yep. I mean, quote unquote free. You have a long way to NSJ ether jump.
You know what? That's fine. I challenge accepted. At least the ground you're standable, so I can immediately start aether jumping again.
Do you
one of the
want
problems
to
you're
find
gonna
a
have-
corner? Like, is that a thing?
What's up?
Do you want to find a
Echoes
corner?
Doesn't really,
Nope. Yeah.
doesn't really help in Echoes.
So the corner, yeah, corner is a prime thing because when you walk off a ledge in prime, or specifically, I'm not gonna do the technical explanation, but
Yeah.
prime
Well,
is a
I more mean,
movement
like-
thing. Oh, you can talk about that actually, because it's your game. You made it.
Yeah.
You're Retro Studios.
I'm Retro Studios. I'm Radio Rebel.
Oh my god, that was really good. Those aether jumps are not as easy as they look.
No, absolutely not. Especially without space jump, you're not getting nearly as much height per success.
Oh god, where am I at? Where's
Yeah.
the door? Where's the door? There it is.
That's why I thought you still might want a corner, even though you have full influence.
I think I can
just to,
see warp in
preserve
here, right?
height.
That's I never thought about doing this way. This is just free.
We're learning.
How has no one done this in tournament, or have I just not been paying attention?
Maybe the seed's just
Rare
extra
that this
smelly.
is useful.
Oh, I'm in reactor core still, so this isn't gonna work.
I don't know if ceiling warping here is good. I usually end up having to head down to the save station.
So
That could be
he's trying to trick the game to think he's in a different room than he's not. And when he does that, other rooms, the game will get a lot lazier about checking collision.
Can you just do it in
so you can-
mini gyro?
I have never been able to ceiling warp into either of these rooms from up here. I would defer to Miguel if either of them are possible, but
Yo, shout out
I
to
am
world
Miguel
champion
was
of
here.
vectors,
to go
Miguel.
down to the
Let's all
save station.
summon Miguel.
There's a maintenance joke comes by in a cycle. You can ride it. Oh my god, that's amazing. I could have sworn you can you can ceiling warp in here, but I might have to transition to transit station. Well, this is a fun little exercise, BashPrime. I'm up here, but I didn't get the I don't know if I can
This was
transition back here.
free when we accidentally labbed it, and I haven't been able to get it since.
Yeah, I don't think I can transition
so
back this way. I'm gonna go to
Let me try to
transition.
walk you through it. Ready? Unmorph. Face it flat on. You're looking to the side.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah. So morph, roll forward. Hold all the way left. All the way left so that you're there.
Oh god.
Like so that your ball's like in the left corner. And then you charge a boost and you go right. Like it's
Oh, I can
That's
do
not
this
how I did
actually.
it. I went up on the left side.
interesting.
this
So
isn't
yeah,
like
you
that.
did a completely
that.
different wall boost.
Oh, nice load trigger I just hit.
Whatever. It's just an ammo expansion. I just
oh,
wanted to see if I could get it
I
since there's not
am-
frozen water.
I'm just committing all sorts of cringe right now. I don't even know where
Oh,
I'm
you
at.
know what it is,
Might
right?
be able to ceiling. You might be above the save station and could try to. No, you're not quite above it.
What?
The wall boost only works with gravity.
Yeah, I can probably do this. Oh my god. Am I literally gonna save this?
Are you sure?
Yeah, because we were labbing a way to get it, like in a scenario where we thought it was impossible. Because NSA, you just do the slope jump, like
I think
standing.
it's dangerous to warp into reactor core here because you'll get the force field when you try to approach the door.
I already activated
Miguel
it.
says you triggered Quentin.
I did.
So I think you need to
Bash,
or
no.
warp into the save station if you can get the.
Well, I have to kill.
door
I can
flash
if I
and
can
transition
swing warp
to
back in
back.
reactor core. I can kill Quentin. And then.
Oh
this,
my
this
god!
disappears.
I swear to God, if there's a space jump in upper furnace,
No, don't. Not the save. What am I doing then? Because I can't climb. I don't think. Go to the other room in the middle. Well, the issue is I've already transitioned to the save station.
thank God we don't have Gingy's Bane.
I don't know what I'm doing straight up. So like,
Vanilla
I've never
Fern.
played this game before. If I can transition back to reactor core, that'd be pretty cash money. Well, this room is still loaded, so I should be. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I don't have to worry anymore. If I can get this. Hi,
I
Electronauts,
missed
on
it.
new.
It bounced off of the door
door.
shield and then hit it in the back of the head.
That's great.
This might be too
That's like
steep
a
of
very
collision.
like teleports behind you kid moment. Of like, oh no, he missed. But did I?
But did I?
Reactor's burst box extends to the save. Wait, really? Oh, it does, doesn't it? I mean, you can always try. I'm in reactor core. I didn't realize it was intersecting boxes had something to do with it. The door to the power junction room? Is that where I'm wanting to go to, Miguel? Oh shit. Oh, damn it. I just committed cringe. Okay, let's try this again.
Oh, I didn't get funny bomb.
No. Shit. Okay.
What it?
Yeah, I'll soft lock because then I won't be able to transition back. Careful, SpongeBob. So I think I have to be transitioned into reactor core to fight Quentin, because the trigger won't activate.
I don't.
Oh, the collision extends here. Okay, that's cool.
I missed it. What was in Hote?
Beam expansion.
And Magmapool didn't have anything. Boost ball. What was your suit? Was it gravity?
Aegon.
Phazon.
Upper furnace is nothing. Crossway is nothing. I can't get.
We might need a. I think
other
we need a. I
chamber.
think we need a push from the spoiler log at this point. I don't know if I forgot something
hold on.
or if
I
it's still.
can. I might be able to give that push.
It's me, isn't
Lava
it?
Lake is nothing.
I mean, if I just
can't get Triclops Pit.
if I just get back in bounds, I'm fine.
Short tunnel's nothing.
All right, so if I kill Quentin here, I'm fine because how high
Unless
up this
my space jump is in cargo freight lift. No, it can't be because I don't have
You
wave
wave
beam to
beam?
turn on the
you do wave beam,
turret
yeah.
door.
what was your last pickup,
Me?
Mine or Reggie's.
Reggie?
The last thing I picked up.
That was useful.
Oh wait,
If
I
you
can just
look
swing up
at,
here. This door's open.
Ice Ruins East.
God, I have to
That's
go back
so
to Ice
bad.
Ruins East. Poster.
That's so
Shitlord.
bad. Nice backtrack
So
game.
this is why this can't be the GDQC.
Yeah. Brains are literally
Because
broken
it's
here.
literally just me. It's the Reggie show, and Bash is the accessory.
I underestimate how quickly.
I'm in BK.
Bash to BK.
I'm in BK, and I'm waiting on Reggie to get shit. But apparently, his seat is really front loaded, and he has to backtrack all the way back to
Himself.
Fendrana.
Everything is for me.
Yeah, out of bounds movement in Sank is not fun. The rooms are way too
Not
big.
without-
There's a
not
lot
without
of
space jump
stupid
either.
collision everywhere. Yeah, and generally wall crawling without space jump is not fun. So this is serious challenge mode here for Bash. But it will
Actually,
net him this
skateboard.
amber.
Bash is making it look
Shout out to the
hard.
Shriek
Well,
Bash
I haven't
killed
done this
mainly.
before. I've never
20%
needed it.
duress.
I have never done this, Miguel.
Yeah, and Sank is not a good place to improvise wall crawls.
Like, I never have to do this in rando ever.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
I still technically don't need to do this. I think I just ceiling warp here,
Yeah, a little farther from the door probably helps.
or I just ceiling warp into reactor core. Yeah, I think I have to do it from.
You can get into this room, but being closer to the gate helps rather than the door.
I smell
Oh,
like
I thought you
French
meant the door, sorry.
vinegar.
Yay!
go.
I did it. Okay, I can keep Amber now and cheat the game.
Nicely done.
Oh Jesus.
Start a cologne line after GDQ.
Oh, how do I? It's not gonna
Literally
do it.
just bottle grease.
Okay, I need to have it laser, which it can do.
It's our signature.
What is that
French
smell?
vinegar.
French vinegar. Oh, the toilet.
Come on, you can laser me. I know you can.
Our Bash
Oh,
Prime
shit.
special. Butter.
This seed is not buttery right now. There we go. All right, now I can kill you.
All right, so 40 tanks and Phazon soon. I'm basically ready to fight the final bosses.
I hope this is at least Bash's space jump and not Reggie's.
I swear to God, it's just gonna be my wave beam,
Oh.
Wait, how do we wait a space?
and
wait,
I'm
we
gonna
know
have
a
to
space
keep
jump's here?
going.
No,
All right.
I just kind of assumed space
I have
jump is
kept
the-
Amber.
I could easily be wrong.
I have successfully escaped
Okay. Thanks for not
OB
dashing.
hell with my Amber translator. I have the heist has first heist of the run has been completed.
I have not looked at the spoilers,
so you
so
ended
I am in blissful ignorance along with you two.
Oh yeah, beginner. Yeah, technically beginner seeds, and I'm wall crawling to that part of Stank because I just never think to do that. And that's dumb. I should just do that in general, just to open up mini gyro. Oh, I guess I could have done that maybe.
What?
But... Success. So I'm gonna go check. Well
It is hard to
done.
do that fast enough to make it worth it most of the time in my experience. It's just more of a desperation measure.
Yeah, yeah. Because like if you have dark beam, light beam, you just go around and then just activate at the end. We were still in BK mode logically, but depending on what I find in Sand Cache and hints I find, that may make things better. We'll see. Also, shouts to me having Cobalt and not scanning the hint in fucking Hall of Combat Mastery. I'm such a great Echoes player.
Yeah, I guess this
All
could
of
pretty
Wombat
reasonably be
Bastardry.
Ice or Dark Beam here rather than a Space Jump. I'm curious.
I mean, I just need
Cinderella
something.
has?
I need something this seed. The seed needs to give me something.
I hate that you like couldn't.
Oh god, it could be a Morbus key! Oh no.
What the fuck, Toaster?
Oh, what's up, Almighty?
Well, if it's red, it's gonna be cringe.
Oh my god, please be an Morbus key.
Oh my
That would make
God.
my day.
Oh, I can scan this now. All right, so now
Somehow,
that these are the hints I'm
somehow
talking
all
about.
three of you are wrong.
Choza Ruins, Phazon Mines, and Talon Overworld. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, was that Tortoise or Aegon? I just fell down. Nice. Good job, Bash. Was that Tortoise or Aegon? I completely just brain
Okay, so now
farted.
I'm in BK.
Now it's your turn.
Oh my god.
No,
yeah,
it's
you have
the
to go to
Bash show.
Phazon Mines to get my last Aegon key, Reggie.
Luckily, Light Beam doesn't open much, so Bash I think is pretty close to whatever is next.
Oh, I got Light Beam.
Go
Yeah, so the
violate
Amber's in,
ice.
the Amber is in Logic now, which is good.
I saved so much time doing that. So much time, dude. All right, so Light Beam gets Amber. It gets not one of my suits yet, but it gets Sand Cache, which is right here. So I'm gonna go check it out.
You can go soft lock
I
yourself
have
in
not
storage
been
speed.
sent Light Beam yet.
No,
It has not arrived in my game.
it is in the session history.
Oh, is
But
my,
are
is
you
my fucking
connected?
game? It says I am. Dude, this is so stupid. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It did this last time too.
Uh-oh.
It did this last multi-session. I don't know what's going on. If it's like a USB drive thing or what. Chick is dead, so that's good.
Pre-seed.
Yeah, free seed. Just wall crawl to sink. Well, you'll be okay.
Maybe.
Wait a minute. Oh god. So what is my space jump on fucking Thardis?
I think that's where it wants you to go. Yeah.
Yeah, Bash, you are definitely disconnected. I would maybe try.
I am gonna. Oh, it says connected, not logged in with one unsent pickups. Oh, never mind. This is just Discord. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why? I was logged in before. Okay, we should be fine
This
now.
is why every
We should be fine
time I
now.
start a multi-world, I manually force the relog in with Discord.
Thanks, Discord. All right, so we should be good now. I just need to.
It's technically
actually get the
Randomiza's
item.
fault because it doesn't generate a proper Discord token and then store it safely.
Oh, it's like a refresh token issue. Oh my god, I'm BashPrime.
The
All right, I'm just gonna
the-
go. I'm gonna go in here and get this
Light
hint.
beam got sent, but the light beam was not received.
yeah the light beam's not showing on the tracker.
I don't have it. I'm waiting for the game to be like, oh, here it is, but I'm not sure what's gonna end up happening. All right, I'm gonna go save real quick, and then I'll reload and see if that does it. If
You can
not,
also-
I'll restart.
I have not saved in a while.
You can menu mod it too.
No,
so
this
too.
isn't anything you need to do. I think, Reggie. I have menu mod too, so it's not a big deal. Oh my
But
god,
if this
excuse me.
if this happens and it's like something for me, like that's
Excuse me.
bad.
That's bad.
And like if you save,
Re-sign into Discord before starting the GDQ session for sure.
Yeah, we'll do. I mean, we're going to be connected to a different server, so that's part of it. I don't know why it just isn't telling my game to do stuff at the moment.
Reggie, I think you're onto something, because like Bash will have menu mod to like fix any boo-boos should it happen. I think you need.
I can reload. I can reset layers and stuff too.
Yeah, I think Reggie needs a second ISO on your Wii that is the seed but with practice mod. So if something really bad happens,
gotcha.
you can switch to that and give yourself all the local items.
That's not a bad idea. I'm always playing on Wii. GDQ has a no emulator requirement, so I have to play on console. But
yeah, unless hardware is unreasonably difficult to find.
This generally doesn't happen, though. This happened during that one multi-session recently, and I do not know why. Okay, I'm gonna reset my Wii and see if that fixes it.
Wait, this isn't logical to cross.
This is in beginner, which made a weekly seed really difficult for people to figure out. There is standable along the right side of the room as you enter.
Oh my god.
That you could jump to and then jump to the pillar.
Let's just do trickless logic next time.
It's beginner if you have enough E-tags.
That's so bad. All right, let's see if this fixes it.
Geothermal core in SJ too, huh?
The DBJs in Ice Rinse West, I think, also let you reach. No, because you don't have supers.
Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. So we don't know about Morbus. Seed is being genned by, well, a bunch of seeds have been genned. It's being selected by Dark Zero and TGC.
What are you at on E-tanks?
I'm at like 2, I think. I got 2, which is fine for early game, but
his suits are relatively free.
Yeah, but I just need Spider Ball or Space Jump. Well, I need Spider for 1, but once I get Space Jump,
I'll get this one. It's Workstation, but I'll just grab it. Right.
Wow, that's really weird. It's not
bad toaster.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. I'm gonna rejoin the game session in Randomania and see if that does it, because I think that fixed it before. Okay. Let's hope that works out.
Online in-game Nintendo BashPrime.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm starting to get stuff. It might do that bug where it's gonna give me everything. I've been getting 2 beam ammos
in one item.
And light beam. Okay, cool. So I'm good now. It was Randomania kind of being weird. Thanks, Reggie. All right, problem solved. So light beam opens up a few things, but not a ton of stuff. However, I can go into labs the reverse way, like actually like inbound. So that's cool, I guess. This is the real reason why our estimate's so high. I'm just kidding.
If you can finish this in 3 hours, you'll be good for whatever they pick.
Yeah, because what they pick will be faster.
Is this really why you gave us this seed?
Is because I was worried about
to use the timer test.
No, but that is a good point. I gave this to you because I thought it was funny, and it was too much BK. I thought for main stage.
So it's a middle finger.
I'm sorry. I feel like my commentary would have been a little bit funnier so far.
A little bit.
I've been way too like serious this GDQ and too like deadpan, but not the funny kind. I did get an E-tank, yeah. No idea about quad. We just know the chick is dead. All right, so I am cleaning up hints right now, which means a bunch of bullshit's gonna get found. I can also now logically go to sync, and I can get that hint, and I can get the... I forget what item it was in Hazing Cliff. I don't think it was needed, but I can check it again.
I feel like something's going to be on Thardis with that early thermal.
Oh, I mean, yeah, shoutouts to the hotfix seed that I did.
Normally you don't have power bombs when you fight Thardis, so they never really expect you to have it, and it's not well tested what happens. By the developers. So it turns out it's useful at the very beginning and the very end of the fight.
I have inferior movement to get to the visible points on these rocks.
So
the rock,
I'm gonna do the smart thing and enter labs because I can safely save work from there with what I have.
And the game, so Randomania can't expect you to soft lock yourself temporarily to get your partner something. So there's a door up here that's accessible on one side for Bash, but not accessible to leave unless you get Dark Beam.
The more cringe alternative is it's just vanilla.
True.
Which I'm now fully expecting based on how I know my friends here in the community and how they think of me in these Echo Seeds. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was wrong.
Okay.
Never mind. They actually do like me. Okay. All right. This boss is pretty fun, like early fight in the game. I did this completely wrong. Oops.
Yeah, just speaking of power bombs not being well tested for bosses, Echo says the same thing.
Well, they've been tested. They weren't expected to do it, probably.
Or just,
That's why they're a late game item.
Yo, Golden Boy, rating with the hot stuff there. Thank you for the good luck at GDQ.
Okay, so sometimes the Echo's drop system turns into the Prime drop system.
Yeah, there was an 80% chance to get a power bomb, and it took 3 tries.
Shoutouts to getting that power bomb in labs and Prime 180%.
Ash, are you doing labs backwards?
I was kind of doing it. I was trying to see if anything good was in Storage D, but unfortunately, no.
Yeah, so I think Bash is back in BK. Now, we
back
haven't
in
actually ever
BK
explained
again.
BK,
but it's okay.
Tarvis
is dead.
Inside joke in the Multiworld community.
Yo, with the follow.
In one certain Ocarina of Time Multiworld, a player who was waiting for items from their partners just went to Burger King during the seed. And thus we talk about BK mode.
They got to go to Burger King, eat their burger, and come back, and they still had no progression because their friends are goofy and the game is goofy.
I got to... Oh. Well, thank you for trying, Reggie. I appreciate it. Oh, I just got punished.
Wasn't Tardis?
But this is
All
logical
Vlad's open.
passage to this side of Fen. Ruined
Oh,
Courtyard is in
oh my-
logic. I want lots of missiles.
Well, this is stupid. Can I do this, NSJ? Let's find out. Probably not.
Reggie gonna do the freeze a pirate to climb observatory strat? Easy every time?
I hate orbiting missiles.
That was great. I love it. If you hate it, I
So
love
neither
it.
of us have space jump still, right? the one item that we need to beat the game.
No.
This is great. It's not great at all. It's actually horrible.
Okay, I guess we're not gonna go.
All right, I'm gonna do the most
do
epic strat of all time. I'm gonna go E dash to the GFMC ship, and if it has space jump,
dude.
if this had space jump the entire time, for Reggie, I'm gonna be really sorry.
If you leave Ruin Courtyard, does the super missile lock come back?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Inkster, how you doing, by the way? Also, what's up,
What
Sestron?
do you think you're gonna do after you get Ruin Courtyard?
Go forward into labs, do the labs puzzle in observatory, and then go back because that the top of that is logical if you do the puzzle from below. What the heck and heck? Heckity Heckerson.
Well,
You're gonna go all the way around.
Picker.
I have Dark
That's
World
great.
access, so that's good. Let's see, that gets me Battleground. I don't like that. What else does this get me? This gets me, oh shoot, not much.
I'm just trying to think
Not
before you
much.
unload this room.
You might have
Reggie.
Profane Path, which is horrible.
Oh my god, I do. Oh, there's a... Is that
Because
gravity
otherwise you'd have
boost?
to go all
I
the
don't
way
know.
through Magmore, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
what is this
To get-
seed?
To get
Yeah.
back to the back. I do what you want, but
Okay,
I
well,
was just
propane
trying
path
to
I
work.
can
What am I
do-
gonna? What else am I gonna do? Am I gonna purposefully go do NSJ for Fendrana, or am I going to
That's
push
true.
into Labs Peak Research Lab Hydra so that I know if I ever have to come back that way again?
Yeah,
think
well,
Hydra
was
is
thinking about
logical.
Well, there's a
Aether
couple
and Control
checks
Tower.
too.
But
Do what?
I have another ball
There's a
upgrade
few
blocked by Spider
those
too.
are
So.
checks doing that, like tower chamber and training chamber access and whatnot.
Hazing Cliff I did, but I didn't have Light Beam or Annihilator at the time. Now I do, but I think it was just a missile expansion. If you look back at the VOD, it'll show what I found, but I don't remember what I found,
No,
so
I don't want
unfortunately. Oh, so now I need power bombs for this, which I have, so we're good. So it's
Clarify,
how
possible
are
I was
you alive?
expected to put this off until I got Annihilator.
to clarify,
I
I
feel like
wasn't
this.
trying to influence you in any one way. I just was genuinely interested in what you were thinking. Sorry, go ahead and rant.
So the
I
best
feel like this is being pranked. Like, I'm not playing a seed. I'm the butt of a joke.
Well, now you know how I feel. Alright, I'm gonna do this out of logic, because...
I was expected to use Thardus as a hallway.
That's pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Alright, so... Oh, thank you, Inkster. Appreciate it. I'm not E-dashing very well. So admittedly, I could have gone this earlier. I just forgot. Because I had a bunch of other stuff on my mind. Okay, that was a... The timing was fine, but the slope kind of threw me off. Momentum-wise. And then I'm going straight to Propane Path after this.
Yeah, so a lot of times in talking about randomizers, we'll say like a check is in logic or out of logic. So this dash he's doing isn't expected by the program that generates this. So if he finds this, it'll be bonus. But since he's here, he might as well check. And there's a lot of points and
Well, I have
in
nothing
the
to
run.
do.
Yeah,
Wait, you're in hard BK again?
but you have dark run.
No,
actually,
I'm just
right?
trying to get something
Yeah.
while I'm here.
Oh.
A lot of the times it just works out nicer for routing to like go for something hard for a while. Even though it's not logical.
This is
because
not
it could
good,
help
though.
you sequence break the seed that expects you to be sequence breaking.
Okay, I'm not going for this anymore. This is not worth it. Not right now, at least.
There's
It's-
a gigantic.
I'm just not having a good time with it. Sorry for
There's
the
a
talking.
gigantic database of tricks that you can or enable or disable. We have some beginner ones expected of folks, like Bash is about to do a little double bomb jump up this room rather than using the cannon. That is a beginner level trick to basically the cannon in this room. But some of the stuff like that Bash is working on before is not going to be expected with the skills preset.
Yeah, this is such a slow fucking pace. I really don't. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just not having a good time.
You got it.
I feel like I'm not doing a good job
not.
on commentary right now because I'm just. This is bad.
But you've hit a point where you're like, this is
It's just not fun,
very
and
irregular. Yeah.
I'm running out of things to like talk about or say because I like to talk about things as they come up, but I just don't have anything open outside of Battleground, and that's just go here. There's no
well,
special.
This is a
movement.
great time for some donations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, for everything that there is to talk about in your game, there's something to talk about in Reggie's.
I think this is
then-
logical though because of
Yes and no. You don't have a way out of here, so it's a PONR check, but otherwise
Light Beam.
this is electric.
I have Light Beam.
Oh, I guess.
I have
Yeah,
another.
Light Beam Amber, you could have been expected to first pass this and leave Great Temple out. into
Oh, I
Hidden
see what you mean.
Grounds.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't think about that. Okay, that was unfortunately
so
not
that's
anything,
just a
but
missile.
it was worth checking out. Profane Path is usually like a pretty overlooked check sometimes because like
Ooh.
you get stuff late.
This will be a
Where are
good
shoes, dude?
segue. So, a lot of randomizer programs that I have experienced do not have this feature, which isn't, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a purposeful feature of Randomania. Randomania has hotspots in the logic where the logic really likes to put something in a couple like specific locations. It's the personality of the randomizer. So like Profane Path in Bash's game, Sanctuary Entrance is another one of those places where the game really likes to put something, and it's because of its complex requirements.
Yeah, so getting a little bit into the weeds of this, a lot of randomizers use something called assumed fill or random fill, which basically just is slightly more random, I suppose, in what the eventual seeds look like. Randomania uses forward fill, where it basically starts with nothing, keeps placing items to give you more options, and continuing that until you can beat the game. But to prevent all these seeds from being really with a stacked early game, which can be an issue with these forward fill algorithms, Randomania waits the next thing it does to be behind whatever it just gave you last. And so if you pay attention to the chain of items you've been receiving, you can start to have guesses about where the seed wants you to go next. A little more so than in other randomizers.
In this seed, though, it's just anyone's guess right now. It's just horrible early game. Reggie's the superhero of today's seed.
And I don't even feel like the superhero.
I'm still gonna be pissed if it's
deserved. It's okay.
Like, I got Amber and it led to nothing so far. Like a missile expansion, I think that's it. So I'm going to back to labs. I'm gonna do battleground check, and that's pretty much it. So the one, I don't even know if it's a saving grace because it still could be like a progression on Morbus, but well, actually Reggie's kind of like a space jump away from going to mines, and then that will have my last Amorbus key, which will open the gate to the Amorbus fight. Somewhere there, where in mines it is anyone's guess, but
You could say I'm purposefully gatekeeping Bash's Amorbus.
yeah, nice. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I do need to go this way. Or this is easier because it's more direct. Wait,
Yeah, once you've got.
Oh, that's right. I did find that there. That's right.
Once you've got bombs, space jump, wave, and ice, a lot of the prime seed is open. There's not a ton of. Most of the other items from there only open up a few checks.
You can at that point you can reach any elevator from any elevator. So it's just a matter of like finding the isolated checks.
That goes as a
Poster!
I didn't do
That's
it.
bad.
Dark Zero. He made the program.
Oh no, what'd you find?
You picked it!
Dark beam in training
Fucking
chamber.
Dark Beam is in training chamber.
Are you? Oh,
Bad
MVP,
dad.
dude. MVP, dude. So Dark Beam opens up a lot, though I still want, space jump. It's, I have to come in here with... I don't like this.
Where are your space jumps?
How can she jump?
How can she jump?
You don't need
Oh my
SJ
gosh,
to-
this opens up. You'll have upper sank after this, Bash.
Oh my
man.
god, NSJ.
So your space
Uh,
jump can
the last
literally be
Actually,
inside the
ideally,
controller.
ideally not worse. Maybe more
Like, that's
evenly
the truth.
distributed bad, but not worse. Wait, I can just wait for this. I'm just gonna wait for Dark Beam.
No, if anything,
I'm
the speed
selfish.
for GDQ will be better because
Yeah,
this was
hopefully it's
rejected for
faster
being
paced early game.
dumb.
Like,
yeah,
I would expect to have a bit more stuff, like our space jump by now, and the fact that I don't, or neither of us do, is horrible.
I mean, all that said, like, I think you guys will still be way underestimate here.
I mean, I don't feel like I have one SDK. Thanks, Reggie. All right, so all beams is good. it's just a matter of finding space jump. Oh,
This
speaking
is
of,
poopy.
all right, so now I can do a bunch of stuff for a little bit. Yeah, so Sank now is way more opened up there, though. No, actually, I don't have Spider, so I can't. I need Dark Beam, or I need Dark Visor and Seekers.
Oh,
So
you're
Sank,
right.
I'm still
They're
stuck
mine.
there.
Yep, you're
My
right.
boots and I want them now.
Okay. That wasn't it. Yeah, in
What
Cash
do
4,
I
I'm gonna
do.
well, in Cash 4, I'm gonna go for it, but I think I'm
All
going
right, so I go forward and
to.
do this.
Let's see. I safety saved not too long ago, I think, so I can probably just. Well, we'll see.
I want the
you-
world.
Did you get all the way to antechamber last time, Reggie? In Farchos?
You know, that's great. I'm doing this
No,
check now.
I'm not gonna go in from the front on that. I'm gonna go in through the back because I don't want to put the ghost there. Why are we turning?
I'm just gonna mini
camera.
mod out of here.
It probably actually worked out because you juked the ghost.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I unsplit the beam ammo expansion so that my beam ammo remains even. I kind of wanted to experiment with that this seed or with these settings.
Balance in all things.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Is that?
Underwater
it's nothing.
broken.
Oh, this is cringe. Okay. We're gonna just do this because I don't care. I don't care enough. I'm
Toaster,
saving
I
our
need you
butts,
to look
Reggie.
at me. Look at
Oh.
me.
No,
That's
Hi.
dumb.
I don't want that.
Oh, that's your boost ball as well, Bash. And
Yo,
your
what?
suits. So you can go get space jump and freaking Fortress
You're
Full
fired.
Access.
You've never felt so close.
Oh my
so
god, my
far
spider! I get
away.
my suits.
God, it could be in freaking.
Is that my space? Is that someone's space jump in Pod
It could be
W?
a space jump and feeding pit.
Oh my god, is an SDK here? That's cringe. Okay. I will, I guess, make my way to Sank now because I'm BashPrime. Ugh. Oh fuck! Excuse me. I'm
This
sorry.
is so unfun.
Okay, I'm gonna just expedite some of this because I need to be over here anyway. I promise I will not do this during GDQ unless it's like absolutely necessary.
I'm
Pretty
starting
cringe that
to
I'm
do
doing
things
this.
wrong because I'm getting frustrated because this is.
All right, so
Bad.
I never checked main reactor. I couldn't do main reactor, but I never checked it, which is. Oh wait, I don't have. Oh wait, no, that's fine.
Just going.
Just want to get to the
visual effect.
first platform so I can check.
Wait, what?
I don't want to have to come back here.
This
is
boss
not
is
so isolated.
confusing to me.
I never
It's
did
just like
fucking junction
I'm being
site.
forced to isolate. I'm doing.
supposed to do that, I'm sorry.
have no choice but to do.
I need to stay
my least
there.
favorite thing in Randomizer, which is
Yeah, I'm cheating.
isolate checks all over the place, which is the worst thing to do. Like you don't want to leave a single check or two checks all alone in the game world because you're
Mm-hmm.
going to be prioritizing where the more dense item collections are.
Yeah, and this seed hasn't
So
really
that-
given us the opportunity to do any of that.
No,
Which is
in
not
fact,
fun.
I'm being forced to do the exact opposite. Like I'm being
Yeah.
forced to leave one or two items that I'm so
Yeah.
close to being able to see all over the game world.
Yeah, so I don't think the GDQ seed, in my opinion, should be a better seed than this one. This just it just fails the litmus test in so many ways
Yeah, there's
for showcasing.
this is why it was in the reject bid. Like,
So I got my boost.
Still really bad. I had to pierce the veil for my own curiosity. What?
I mean,
the
for Space
fuck?
Jump to be this late is just criminal.
did I go too far, Baja?
This is not good. Like
Can
they
you-
might still be able to
can
do
you
this
share-
in 3 hours, but it's pretty fucking bad.
Like, I still haven't been to Torbus yet. Like, yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm just expediting this because
And Echoes is
too much
such a
time has been
slow
wasted.
game.
okay,
This was
it's not that.
this was
slow.
the first seed I picked, and I only looked at it for like 15 seconds. Honest.
Now I'm going back to main reactor. I forgot about junction site.
Alright.
Sorry. Preparing a seat
Alright,
for event. That's what I'm
I'm-
doing. That's what this is.
All right, I'm gonna do reverse frigate crash site to get to overgrown, check Chamber, and then probably cry, and try mines.
As much as it would be fun for commentary to not know, I wonder if it's worth having additional vetting. Well, I guess Toaster already vetted. I'm sorry. I'm just.
I'm not
going
touching
crazy.
the actual seed you're
Fucking
playing.
hell! It's green, but it's not the thing I'm looking for. All right, so I'm going to go to Sank.
This is why I'm not allowed to touch the actual seed.
Because you would make it a Toaster's 10. You would make it a haiku.
It's so hard to not. I just see the numbers.
Oh, okay. I'm about to do a thing that's cringe, but I need to get these suits. So this is fine. I'll get all right. I'll get both these suits now, and then I'll get light suit, and then I guess I could do feeding pit with gravity boost, and then I could
Is
do
it
mining
possible?
shaft.
For space jump to be in poisoned bog.
Not mine. Not with what I have. I would need Seekers. Actually, no, it's straight up. I don't think it's straight up possible. Because of the Dark World access, I would need to do like reverse gravity boost, like reverse air underwater. And that's just not cash money. Oh, the spider track's here. All right, so we get to do this like in like developer intended thing.
Oh, come
Dude,
on.
what the
How did that?
I hate these quads so much. What?
Cobalt, maybe coming in clutch.
Collision.
What the? That was just my boost ball.
Thanks, game.
Thanks, game. I think this seed quality is like, just, I don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, the beginning of this needs to be faster paced for the GDQ run, or it's not going to be entertaining.
I mean, there's
It
a
doesn't
lot
need
of,
to be
like,
poopy. It just
explaining we
needs to
can
have a
do.
little. It just needs a little poopy, not big poopy.
Yeah. Because like this
Big
is
stinky.
gonna be
This
the
is
first
Dr.
time.
Rash, and we need Baby Stinky.
Yeah.
Like this could be the first time people are like watching footage of this game
Exactly.
in like 5 years, and there's 2 of them on the screen at once. And
And then we get this shitty fucking seed to showcase, and it's just
Yeah.
bad.
and then if they've never seen a randomizer before, they have to wrap their mind around that, and then Multiworld on top of that.
I have to be careful here.
So, like, presumably there's going to be, like, a lot of questions in chat that, like, Toaster and I can field, and that will take up some of the conversation time.
All right,
We got
so
donations. And then, like, yeah, we could be going into a lot. Like, you guys are doing tricks every, like, 30 seconds, so we could be explaining.
yeah, but I mean that requires us having space jump.
Well,
We need those shoes,
lacking
dude.
Space jump
We
actually
need
makes
them.
you do more tricks. Like this game gets you.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about what dashing is or why you keep pulling up the lore visor.
I just love the lore. Okay, it's fantastic reading.
I'm also speed reading.
It's reading.
No, we have no idea where any of the
Alright,
jumps
so-
are.
In the
At
Dark
all.
World, you normally take 6 damage per second. But with Dark Suit, that reduces down to 1.2 damage per second. So it's
However, Bash and I are both in the light world and are personally taking 6 damage per second as well.
just from the mental damage.
I have nothing left to do except this. These are my options.
Are you in?
Expert level
God.
tricks and advanced level tricks. I have nothing else to do. Yeah,
That's bad.
I'm
All right, well I have Light
frustrated.
Suit, so now I'm not taking any damage
where are
anymore.
you going?
Emotional damage.
Before you do
I'm
Barks,
in.
Yeah, secretly, Reggie, you are not the one in DK here, which is bizarre.
don't do Barskip.
I'm not. Why?
I have stuff to do.
Don't you want to know what's in Life Grove?
I'm gonna open the gate.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What do you mean? Do I want to know what's in Life Grove? Life Grove's not in Logic. I swear to God, if my fucking space jump boost is in Logic,
It can't be NSJ
space
because you have
jump
to.
boots?
Well, actually, if you double bomb jump, I
'Cause
mean,
you-
you have Spider.
I have
know-
Spider.
There's
Oh my
no
God.
like you just walk up to the spider track. Like you don't even have to like L jump or slip jump or anything.
If Life Grove Tunnel has your space jump boots.
Toaster, if you're giving me trust issues,
So I just
No,
didn't
no.
want you
You know
to
the joke
forget. I
behind
didn't want
that?
you to forget a check
To forget it.
and then have to ping pong more. I want less ping ponging. That's what I'm trying to prevent.
All right, so this opened up with Dark Beam. I'm gonna go check it now because there's not gonna be a better time than the present. Because the present's a gift. That's why it's called the present. See, now this is great because I'm finally just starting to break mentally. God, that's not anything. That's great. Fantastic.
how do I get up there?
Just
do I get
walk
up
up
there?
to it. Yeah. Just you don't even need the L button.
This is dumb.
All right, I'm gonna do the smart thing and save in labs.
Is this in my logic? This
That's
there's
starting,
no
yeah.
way this is in beginner logic.
That's beginner. You don't
That's
have to use
beginner.
the
Are you
L.
serious?
God.
I guess this is double bomb jumps, right? But wow.
No, not even. He doesn't need bombs.
What?
Oh my.
No,
He
you
does
need
for
bomb
the-
jumps. You need
yeah.
bomb jumps to get up to the platform where Life Grove is.
No.
What?
You just walk up to the spider track and do one jump without
No,
using
but the
L
spider
button.
track is up there. You need bombs to get to the spider
No,
track.
you don't.
Yes, you do.
You can. I didn't use a single bomb to get up here, Bash.
Wait, what?
Except like now that I'm in Life Grove Tunnel, I use bomb into the air, but you can literally just walk up there.
Really? Walk up slowly and
Yeah.
down smash? Wait, does the spider track extend all the way down to the the floor of Life Grove?
There
No,
is standable. There's
Yeah.
standable.
Oh,
It's just not as high as you think. Like,
apparently I'm just cringe. Okay.
I didn't do.
Baha, are you enjoying the social experiment that's unfolding before your eyes?
I know. I'm not going in there.
Oh, I guess you could peek it, but so yeah. So this is not logical.
Pikachu.
I will tell you right. If you wait right here, I will pierce through the veil and tell you if Life Grove is useful.
I still have stuff to do, so
if
it's
my
not a big
Life
deal.
Grove is my fucking space jump, I will
that me?
scream. I
Oh, I went
will
the wrong way.
scream.
Oops.
Let's see,
like-
right.
A very, very angry clicker.
Shows phase on mines. What is this room called?
I meant to go the other way, but whatever.
Chosen.
Fun fact, doors are the Metroid's worst enemy.
The artifact of Chozo is a beam ammo expansion.
I feel like Toaster's trying to make up for what has happened.
This is a fucking
a little bit.
This is
Well,
a
'cause
disaster
otherwise you would have
overrun.
to come back here from the other side of the world later to be like,
Okay.
oh, I didn't check it.
So what else do I actually have that's in logic?
No, you're waiting.
Nothing.
I think you're waiting on me to get feeding pit, or I'm getting
Let's look
that
at
one
cir-
thing
let's
in
look
Pod
at
W.
circles together.
I probably need to do Pod W.
Let's have a family chat in the living room and look at circles.
So I'm gonna do.
But that gravity boost has me pretty sus about feeding pit.
Yeah, I just got gravity suit and fucking.
The
Life
bomb
Grove
jump.
Tunnel.
The bomb jump in connection elevator to deck beta is advanced.
The bomb jump. I don't have to do a bomb jump. I'm coming. Oh.
The next room is
Fine.
advanced.
Oh no.
Really, dude? Oh, this whole time. Nope. I thought it was gonna be something. All right, I'm gonna go get whatever
I
green
forgot
things in
about
Pod
that
W.
room. Fuck. Is it a complex bomb jump?
No, but there's like invisible blockage.
I've never been able to get it. It's really bad.
It's okay if you know how the bonkage works, and there's no way to like explain with
agree.
words how the bonkage works. But it's the next one that sucks.
Yeah, we need a faster pace seed than this, because this hour and a half has just been like, it started off fine, like per usual, and then just hasn't led to anything interesting. Like, sure, our suffering's
What
kind
is
of
that?
interesting.
It's the
What is
bonkage.
happening?
The like the pole that's above you. You're trying to go like around it.
If that was my space jump there the whole time, I'm
Do you see the pole?
I'm not even near the pole.
Yeah, but when you unmorph, you are.
I have to reset and re-grab my fucking gravity suit. All right, is this one gonna be Poopy Darty or Poopy Doggy 2?
Yes.
Okay, there's a
This
small
is actually
chance I have
worse than
space
last
jump
one.
here. In which case, hopefully this seed
You
will start
can-
to pick up pace.
You can keep your gravity if you save warp out of main quarry, right?
If they're grapple locked, I can just grapple to them. Like,
No. Oh.
I have
Yeah.
grapple beam.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I can get to that door safely.
Oh, damn it, this is a ball upgrade. These aren't shoes.
I
This
can
is
also
cannonball.
check main quarry.
That's so lame. I literally could have like boosted there with the E-tanks I had and then just escaped. Dude, what the like, what am I supposed to be doing? I think I just sank. No, wait, oh yeah, I can do sank stuff now. Oh my
You
fucking.
can literally get to Olier. safely.
Yeah, I can. Okay, I'm gonna save myself backtracking and just go to the. I'm just gonna go to Stank directly. This is not fun. Absolutely need space jump early. The hour and a half without space jump is unacceptable. I'm sorry I keep saying it. I'm just... This run is a fucking disaster, and I really hope this run is more entertaining for GDQ.
This is very entertaining. I think you're underestimating.
No, I
like
think
how good
I
the
know
start was, and like your attitude's not that bad, and it's like chat's having a good time.
Well, that's chat that knows. This is... There are gonna be brand new people watching this, and that's what I'm terrified of. We want like something that's gonna resemble something that like
they're gonna be like, whoa, this is
seeing.
So much harder than like a regular speed run where you know where everything is.
They're gonna say Resident
like,
Sleeper because we're taking forever to find the main shit that we need. Like, Space Jump only gets entertaining for people that really know.
It's like also not good if you complete a seed in an hour and a half, right? Like that.
That's why there needs to be a balance. Okay, that's a beam ammo.
I legitimately like, well, I don't know. I don't know that this will take like a seed has to be legendarily bad. I feel like for like you two to take 3 hours to do it.
But I've had 2.5-ish plus hour seeds happen in cross game with early Space Jump. So I don't think there's an excuse to. Well, I have Cultins here now, so. Dude, this is GDQ. I've never been to a GDQ before, Kirby.
Yeah.
I have to make a good first impression. I have to.
Imagine explaining to your mom how you're doing in the run currently. Like that's the level we're at.
I don't feel like I'm overthinking this. I'm just fucking terrified that...
Oh my god, I forgot you're not allowed to unmorph up here. I have not gotten that vanilla in years.
Yeah, that's
literal years.
There's a little wall boost trick there in the database in case you don't have bombs.
I don't feel like I'm having fun right now because the seed is just like, I don't know. I feel like I was expecting the seed to be different. And that's affecting my ability to just be myself. I was hoping I'd get into this like with some explanation and me cracking jokes like I usually do, and I'm not in that headspace anymore, and I'm freaking out. All right, I'm gonna try to get in the headspace if I can. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do my best here.
What is this?
Nice burger.
There's an E-tank.
I just want to crack jokes with the boys. That's what I want to do with this run. I want it to be a loungeful time, if that makes any sense. That is not a fucking sentence.
All right, I'm now challenging myself. How far can I get into mines with that before I receive space jump from somewhere?
Do you think Samus had to pay for the property damage to the glass, like in every Metroid game?
I don't know, but I feel like Toaster has to pay for the property damage to my ass in this.
Did you close stream and take it off? Is that what you're saying?
Where's my space jump?
Where are you going? Where are you going right now?
Me? I'm going to main gyro because
Reggie's
doing this.
ignoring purple pirates.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna bring them this way. They'll follow me.
All right, I'm in a better headspace now. Thank you, Reggie, for...
Turns out all I had to do was make a butt joke and suddenly Bash's demeanor.
We didn't make a butt joke the first hour and 40 minutes of this seed, dude. Right, so because I have Cannonball...
Problem. Where's the butt jokes?
I don't want to lose Cannonball, which I don't want to explain Cannonball. Please
Cannonball, ball go boom, good.
Dude, where's my butt?
Oh, I have to lose Cannonball. I'm sad.
If I ever see like Bash losing his train of thought and like getting nervous, I'll just say peachy cheeks.
I just hope this seed isn't this slow paced because I don't want this to be. I don't want this to be people's first like experience with this rando when it can.
Well, here's the thing, right? If we do get a poopier seed or an equally poopy seed,
well, at least I'll space jump probably.
TGC and Dark. What we have to do is just make a bunch of dumb fucking jokes.
Yep.
It's just ham it up. Like that's the solution. Instead of letting it stress us out, we just have to ham it the fuck up.
Voids, what the fuck? I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sending
I don't know what
good
to say. I'm
vibes.
flustered right
Good
now.
luck with the GDQ run, D.
I'm flustered
oh,
too.
and
I'm gonna
BashPrime.
take
I
it
have-
out on my friend.
Whee! I can use screw attack the
did
normal
this.
way. I forgot about
You
this.
found it?
No, I just forgot that
no,
I have the
you're-
Z-axis, and that's in logic.
Z-axis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sanct Temple is stupid Z-axis
It's
beginner.
dummy. It's dummy big. It's dummy thick,
What was
dude.
that like ollie that
Is
pirate
it?
did?
So I remember there
I
being
don't
like
know.
Sanct Temple is one difficulty and Hive Temple is the other, and I don't understand why.
Wait, my charge combo? Did I not? I thought I checked storage B. That was Dark Burst. Wait,
Wait, did you just get a Dark Burst tent?
no, Dark Burst was somewhere else. What was in storage B? Did I?
Storage B.
I thought I went to storage B.
With Sonic Boom.
Oh my. Randomania finally did it to me, dude. It's. It finally gave me a charge combo hint that wasn't supers. That's cringe.
Calvin.
Oh, Leary, director of
I
church
hate
policy.
you.
I think that's the other thing too, is that
Okay,
like
wait,
we're not
after
reading
that.
donations, whereas like that probably will be happening.
Well,
Later.
there's things that like I could explain, but I'm not because like I know like everyone. Here knows
Oh
who
my
Calvin is.
fucking god, this is open. I think, maybe. I don't
Space
know.
Jump on Spider Guardian?
I don't fucking know, dude.
So
'Cause
Reggie,
I think I'm outside of the realm of
God.
possibilities of it being in my
Oh,
game.
Toaster, I fucking hate you. If this, well, I have to get
Reggie,
this first.
so you climb this room, which is intermediate, if not advanced, but you have grapple and means to move the crane.
Yeah.
So
BashPrime.
grappling across the gap to
I
get
didn't
to
want to
waste
isolate
disposal.
more checks.
Yeah, well, I'm saying
my
you did
God,
the
I
right
see you
thing,
up
but
here.
I'm saying that you can get to waste disposal in beginner logic. I'm arming you with that knowledge.
There we go.
Oh god, you have to solve them.
I want super missiles
Oh,
so that I
shit.
can deal with
Oh, this is a problem.
yellow supremacists.
Let's see if I can actually do this. Is this even
Yeah,
logical?
those-
I
these
don't know if it
animals are
is.
small. I doubt it. But
I
you
have
maybe
to-
you might be able to screw attack
There we
across
go.
this room.
Oh yeah, I could have just done that, I guess.
I have to disturb Ivan.
The pacifist.
Oh, I didn't think about
Conscientious
BSJing.
objector. The wave pirate. He's
Alright.
the conscientious objector, and he does not get to object.
Ivan earns a paycheck today.
All right, so this is Speven, the Spider Guardian.
Speven.
Yeah.
Bash 2 Speeves Prime.
No.
2 Speeve, 2 Furious.
No, I got fucked. I got trolled, dude.
Everybody's
ever done this
favorite
fight on
vanilla
SJ
boss
before.
fight, aside from Boost Guardian.
Oh, Boost Guardian's fantastic. We're gonna have a nice little strat there coming up.
Yeah, luckily Boost
Ivan,
Guardian
I'm
is
so
good.
sorry. I did not do this to you.
All right, I'm showing that as a free strat there. Nice sunburst.
This is also. I
Got some
guess
tunnel.
If I fell, it wouldn't matter. Never mind. Okay, cool. Let's make lava burgers go away and introduce puzzle music.
Can we get
to
all right, chat? Can we
room.
get really fucking hype? I haven't been getting chat involved enough with this. Can we get really fucking hype once we finally get the shoes for someone? I would not be surprised if they're here because I don't think there's much else I can do.
I'm getting blisters on the bottom of my feet because the ones I have are so old. It's winter.
The
in
old Nikes are
Colorado.
just.
They're flapping around, and I
right.
don't have.
Oh,
Thank
I
God, there's nothing
misinterpreted
important
that as
there.
you saying your feet were too old, but
oh my god.
I'm sure
I
your
mean
feet are
that
fine.
too.
Yo, shoutouts to feet.
Yo, I got one of my friends had a birthday in early November, and she wanted to go get pedicure, so I went with her to go get a pedicure. And the woman that touched my feet was horrified.
Oh god. Oh, from all the
Which,
valeting.
I do not have just inherently disgusting feet. I did valet for a living, and I constantly stood, and I did so
Shouts
much
to Ari.
running, and it was cold.
So Airy isn't logical yet because I don't have main PBs. But I could go there. and hate myself, and I just realized that that's open.
ESA,
Oh my
take care of your feet, people.
All right,
Kirby,
so
thank you for 4-part Magoo. It really helps the morale out when I see Magoo extra large.
Okay, so it never occurred to me, but I do have Torvus access through the ride.
No, no, Bash, no, Bash, no.
We want to go to Torvus for a little bit.
No, Bash.
Little Torvus time.
You don't understand.
I
You
don't know
don't
where my shit
understand
is.
why I'm saying no. Bash watch. Bash watch. Okay.
Oh, no.
Let's watch a cutscene. Let's watch a movie.
A movie? What the
Yeah.
Family movie night.
Did you find my key in vent shaft?
No, it's not your space jump booth. Toaster, you're fucking fired.
I almost got a good screenshot of that. You both made like the same face.
No, I don't want that.
Why? Why are they there?
Lots of spaghetti.
Bash left. Now I have to finish GDQ by myself.
Better pick up the other controller.
They're gonna have to see the menu that we don't want them to see. The one called Nintendo.
Nintendo.
I have to Nintendo. What the fuck? Where are mine? I want those.
That was the better space jump. The worst one is yet to come.
No.
Everybody,
No.
everybody, get fucking ready because I'm about to space jump your mom.
I want.
Oh my god, I can't see out
I
these
want
glasses. They're polarized
shoes.
shit.
Where
All right,
are
here we go.
mine?
Here we go.
No,
All right, it's time to win, chat. I am unstoppable now. I can
Bash
do
two
everything.
shoes prime.
You asshole.
I'm unhinged.
You're
What am
unhinged.
I
You're literally in a
standing
stream
on?
with me. What?
What was I standing? Did you see that, Toaster?
Yeah. You were like
What
in the
was-
ceiling.
Reggie is all. It should have been me.
You're like hanging by like the little
Yeah,
like
I should be the
tag
guilty
on
one.
your
I have
jacket.
survivor's guilt for getting these shoes first.
Survivor's guilt.
Let's see. How many more hints can I get? No, nice burger.
Okay, so if I go into PPC
Okay,
and attempt
now the
to
whole
look
game's open.
at the item there,
I could play the
I
game.
cannot get back out without doing expert level tricks.
With X-ray? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right. What
Sorry,
the fuck?
I'm not trying to gaslight it. I don't know.
Like I will
no.
go and I
oh
will
my
look
god. Well, my chick is dead. So never
at
mind.
where the platforms are. But I'm fairly certain that you cannot get there.
So the
'Cause
good thing
the
is-
moment I morph, I can't X-ray it.
I mean, like you can't look down.
This apple
With
core.
X-ray
Oh my
and
god,
see it if
it
you
does
walk
look
over.
I
like
don't
one.
think so.
It does look like an
don't
apple
think-
core. That's great.
Because X-ray has short vision.
You a nice burger.
I still don't have plasma beam.
Shit. Oh god. Reggie, you have made a considerable sacrifice
Like
for the
if
team.
you walk across the bridge and then you like jump out and back in.
Hey Toaster.
Yeah.
Oh,
see?
that's scary. It's an E-tank.
Hey Toaster.
Yeah.
I'm never going to forgive you for this.
Okay. That means you'll never
How can
forget
he-
me, and that's the
can
nicest
he
thing
stop?
anyone said.
Oh my god. Hit it! This game has an auto aim system that sometimes works.
I hope you think of me in your retirement home, Bash.
Think of me.
Yo, I'm excited for my generation and Zoomers becoming older and getting retirement homes because we're just gonna literally just be saying like, That shit was poggers, and like big W.
We're gonna
big
be
L.
doing this in the old folks' home instead of playing like fucking spades and shit.
Yeah, who needs bingo when you can play Prime Bingo?
This, I'm
Oh,
sorry
let's
to
go.
say, but I think the seed would take more than 3 hours then.
Then, or
I mean, I could do Airy. I can do
Then.
Airy. If Airy
You
is
think
fit,
you're gonna
oh my
finish this
God.
in 3 hours if you're 85?
No, not with my fucking carpal
With my,
tunnel.
we'll have robot hands then, so it'll be fine.
BashPrime's missile expansion. I have never done lower mines without space jump.
Is that my supers about over there? Oh my God.
The bomb jump from the invis platform to underneath the spider track is nasty.
Big nasty. All right.
It's like the one in Tower of Light, that one that you struggled with, but on a moving invisible platform.
Space jump and Tower of Light.
Sexy.
Calling it. All right. So
You could go ooh by freezing the turret.
Don't say that to me.
That's gaslighting, I'm sorry.
gaslight gatekeep, where the fucking whole phrase is. Okay. Hopefully, space jump is just here.
Oh, I don't like that chat's saying airy jam over and over. Chat, no.
They want it to happen, but it's not logical yet.
So
Oh,
this
hold on,
is called
hold on.
Maze Skip.
Hold on. I got hints
I've
here.
never gotten it before, and I don't know how to do it.
So naturally,
Oh! Worms are dead! Worms are fully dead. You don't have to look for the key. Oh my God. What if I have to quad though?
I did it.
Cringe. Yo, nice.
I'm gonna just fucking ping pong throughout this.
Shockingly,
maze 'cause I'm
worms are dead.
frustrated.
I'm
It
really
was
surprised.
actually a good
it was a
maze.
good maze.
That was a
It was a really good maze. This is like an
many
18
squares?
square maze.
Okay, the apple core is not here.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was like
but Sank map is. We're gonna go check that out.
18
thing I
to
remembered.
20 squares.
So
You gonna
I can
save
do.
before you do this.
Yeah. I'm
I forgot
breaking
to
the
do-
rubble, refilling my ammo, and then saving.
I'm an idiot. I forgot to go check sand processing
It's
because I
because
got
you're
all
smarter, man. Sorry.
worried.
You can have the talking stick, Bash.
I'm sorry that I've been really bad with the talking stick respect.
I said that because I interrupted you.
Oh,
You're fine.
I'm not. I'm BashPrime.
I'm a
I
kitchen
can't be
appliance.
fine when I am BashPrime.
And I'm hateful.
Hey Baja, let's talk about the similarities this rando has with Pokemon Crystal Full Adam Rando.
both of them make you lose your mind when you play them. Too much.
That seed last night was pretty fun.
No,
In a
I do
bad
actually.
way.
Echo's Rando is really cool. It's got a great mixture of like items that are hard required, items that are nice but not hard required, and things that you can just skip.
Wait, why am I bothering with that?
The map is really well interconnected, so you can get around pretty easily and in interesting ways with different sets of items.
Like both randos are pretty compelling in their own way. Like Prime 1
Where
is
are
more
you?
movement based and Prime 2 is more like logical based and trick based. Whereas like think anyone likes like Super Metroid rando with like Prime 1 rando, and then people that like Zooter rando or any other like Zelda rando would like, or ALTPP rando would like oh I guess that is
Can I
open.
stand on that?
What the hell's this frame rate? But
I
yeah,
almost
they would
voted
like
in this
Echo's
panel
rando.
version, which would have been serious mod abuse because I have seen the spoiler log.
All right, people think that your
Or
space
restrained
jump.
my urges.
People think your space jump boots are in your game, Reggie.
No.
Like you refuse to believe it, or no, it's not true.
They're
It's
wrong.
impossible. They're wrong. Okay.
I too want to know who put 12k on Reggie having his own messenger.
All right. So with space jump boots, this whole seat is open, pretty much,
Bless
because
you,
I can bypass some seeker missile and super missile locks with screw attack stuff, because screw attack is the best item in Echoes, bar none. I can get the refill, I guess.
Can I just jump over to that? Yes. All right, this is gonna be dog shit.
You can only do it when
This
it's
is
all
open
the way
too.
at the end. So you have to
Not
time.
serious.
Yeah, you have to time the bomb jump to be jumping when the platform's at far right. Did I pin something? That
Oh,
was
did
an
you?
accident.
Pinned rip.
Who typed? Since when did Twitch have pins?
That's new, I think. I
right.
mean, it's fitting. This seed is just.
Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna return to Aegon. I'm gonna clear out. Actually, I can go to Torvis. Do I go to Torvis? Is that the play though? Oh, I have to do this. It's just cringe.
Hello, 911. I would like to report an assault. I've literally never attempted these before, so this is unprecedented territory for me, chat.
This is less precedented, but I've done this before. Because, fun fact, the out of bounds for Dark World and Light World rooms is very similar. Most of the time.
Toaster's just gaslighting me into doing fucking
Oh, probably,
21%
yeah.
strats.
I said nothing about doing this. I told you it was bad. That was
Well,
a
it's
gave
not
me the
logic, so
seed.
Airy will not happen
Oh.
yet.
Have a Mago. Jorp Mago. Can I jump up here? Yeah, I don't even need to bomb jump that. Can I make that? God, this is bad.
I can't wait for this
On
to
a
be Vanilla
moving
Seekers.
invisible platform.
Oh, it's Dark Visor. Cool.
So
Oh god, that's been open for a while. Shit. Cringe.
Reggie, if I might try to recoup some of my repertoire
Wait.
with our relationship on
wait,
seeds
that's
and their
Emerald.
contents,
think-
I give you an offering of a piece of information.
No, it's cheating.
No, it's Dark Visor. My bad. I was right the whole time. I know what these models look like, chat. Alright,
You
well...
You
okay.
denied this gift.
It's cheating.
We're not supposed to know where the things are, Toaster.
It's not where a thing is. It's about
It's about how
mental
you
state.
feel. Mental state?
Oh, mental state.
I found my
What,
Dark
that I have
Visor, so I'm
Stockholm
still
syndrome?
No,
open. Oh no.
you are not in BK.
Oh,
You
I have
have
Violet.
logical
Oh, I can't do
checks.
these hits. Shoot.
What?
Oh no. This is not good.
I have one cargo freight lift. No, cargo freight lift isn't logical without SJ in beginner logic. Even with gravity.
You can double bomb jump up. I don't. It's not hard. And you get to
it's
say
not
warp
logical.
afterwards.
What part wouldn't be logical?
Climbing to the
All right. Thankfully, I don't have to
door
ride
where
the gondola
fourth
yet.
thermal panel.
But it's like easier than bomb. Like when you have gravity, that's easier
Yeah,
than
you just bomb
jumping
jump up.
Like workstation.
It's really not bad. It's just inconvenient. It's an inconvenient truth by Al Gore. On BashPrime.
So what? I'm just gonna leave, go all the way back, save warp to go do one check that's technically not me and BK. And then have to come back down here to do this all again later when I get that one item, and then
But if it's your space
inevitably
jump,
don't find
imagine.
it's not gonna be my fucking space jump.
Which hubris is more hubris? Bash hubris or Reggie hubris? We should do a poll in the chat to determine. Bash easily? Okay. Oh, it feels good to be able to do stuff, but now I'm stressed out because I don't know where Reggie's space jump is.
And now when I come back, I have to do this in the dark.
Because you saved.
Oh no.
Because you saved it being dark. Oh,
I didn't think about that until after I hit the yes button.
This is a GDQ reject seed. So the seed we're playing is likely going to be at least better than this one.
It better be.
Yeah, like
It
I
will
just
not
said,
be
I
this
just said
bad.
literally in our seed vetting chat that we need to have space jump in like the first 45 minutes. I would actually argue the first 30 minutes. A lot up until
It's
this
the only
Randomizer
check
version.
I have. That would be the only logical check is cargo freight lift. There's no way I have anything else.
You would have guaranteed area. Of course you would. You're Curry Master.
Actually, no.
All right. So
God,
Torbis is like the coolest place in the game. I argue. Well, okay, it's one of the coolest places. It's got good music. Unlike Aegon Waste, which doesn't have music.
The back of labs. The back of labs. The back of fucking labs.
Yeah, I think that's been open. Wait, actually, is it? Is it open? It's like a one-way, right? Because you need
It's a huge point of no return.
Yeah. Well, actually, since you've opened up labs already, oh god, there's another.
Why is it a point of no return?
Because if I don't get space jump, I can't get out.
You can get out of observatory.
You just ride away through the front, right?
I messed up here.
Dude, this is...
Why did I morph? I'm doing all this wrong. Like this, I'm brain broken. I'm literally not doing this fight the way I'm supposed to.
Yeah, Ernie, you can just do that. Cool.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make time to do another practice seed before our GDQ run. Oh, I don't have supers yet. Yeah, where are supers? Huh. Curious where that's gonna be found. Yeah, these randos have been pretty area deprived, but nice Tortoise keys that I don't need. I'm Bash? Okay. Maybe I should have had Violet Translator to begin with. I think I'm... I hate to change the seed stuff, but this is not great.
I would recommend. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it kind of.
I don't know if it's too late now.
Another speed, but like.
Thank you, Toaster, for pinning Speven.
I would maybe not unlock the, or either like start with Violet or not unlock the gates. You get it early.
That means they're gonna have to generate new seeds though, which I don't know if a seed's been chosen yet.
Yeah,
that has not been determined.
Up to them, I guess.
Speven, the Spider Ball Guardian. That's the last Torbis key, I think.
Bevan Steelberg.
Oh my god. Yo, thanks for giving us tier 1 sub to Toaster Forte. Appreciate it.
No, he doesn't deserve it.
He really does. Yo, okay. I am validated
Fans
now.
love me. They love my work.
They love your work.
So Dark Visor opens up Battleground, Dark Visor check. It also opens up Poison Bog, which I'm going to now. And I didn't check what the thing was, but I don't think it was a movement system. Actually, this is out of logic at the moment because no main PBs, but...
Excuse me. Thank you.
It like really messes with your muscle memory, that bomb jump. And the rest of a runner's life,
today. What the?
Bomb jump timing is pretty constant, except for there where you slow down a tiny bit from passing to the surface of the lava.
I'm Bash? Okay.
So that's the standable that you're supposed to expect to use to jump onto that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's an E-Tank. My bad.
Yeah. Also, if you didn't have missiles and couldn't knock the thing down, like an E-Tank and just rolling to the lava and laying 3 bombs is like beginner.
Alright, so I don't secret missiles, but I can skip them.
No.
You should, don't you have grapple for? Oh.
I can't reach it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a really dumb
this side.
even weekly race where you just spawned at Lava Lake and had to go all the way across Magmar with Varia as a starting item and nothing else.
Okay, after this, I'm gonna return to Aegon and clear.
Like Faizy died like 3 or 4 times
there.
trying to make the trip. Just...
Well, I remember that one. It was actually that wasn't the play, but Feisty was like convinced it was.
I'm too far to the left
Why
somehow.
are you not dead? Ow. 2 missiles missed you? Oh, come on. Imagine getting forward unmoved momentum when you don't want it, but never getting it when you do.
Inghive. Nope, that's Torvus. So that's Inghive key then in whatchamacallit. Gee, I wonder what Chica's gonna have, guys. It's crazy.
Didn't cat enough. It's true. Kirby didn't post enough
Did I
cats
not
in
press
chat.
E?
That's
I
why
thought
we're
I
not
did.
finding our items. I'm saving here in case I fall.
Oh, because I'm not a mod. I was like, how come I can't pin in Reggie's chat? You don't just
you're
to go into people's chats
VIP.
for that. I would
I
pin.
gave you a stupid stone instead of a sword.
I would
Also,
pin
hive entrance
mops,
open.
on clear 16
It's
fine.
not logical yet. Yo, what's up, Flare How you doing? Okay, I think I'm gonna open up Lord Torvus maybe. Debating on it.
Screw attack is a morph ball, so then when it ends, you're standing, but it doesn't check collision like when you unmorph, so you could just pop out of bounds.
And also,
Okay,
Screw Attack
so
has
do
a
I-
morph ball size collision, which is why I can do it. I can go out of bounds by going into tunnels like that. Okay, that wasn't worth it, which is unfortunate.
I can't do that on GDQ stream because they'll never let me back.
Do what?
Tell the game to eat my unwashed summer ass.
Yeah, it's a kind of a no-no for them. Just a little bit, you
Undoubtedly,
know?
someone on their staff
Just a
would
tiny
find
bit.
it funny, but I would not be allowed back.
Oh,
And
wow.
also, Bash would probably not be allowed back by association.
I doubt
We
that.
could
If I was
give like a Food and Drug Administration PSA about not eating unwashed summer grapes. And then in our heads, grapes are ass.
toaster, Shut the
A
fuck
dirty
up.
chocolate starfish.
Baja, you doing okay? Are you enjoying the spectacle?
It's certainly something.
Where's is there nothing in my seed? I'm like, I found one thing in the past like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I truly cannot believe how bad this seed is.
This seed is so garbage. It's so bad.
You go fight him with
Fuck
bombs.
you.
Like, I should probably do
You're
SD.
gonna like fight him with bombs like it's like a
Deleting him
pinball
from
game.
existence.
I'm probably better off doing SDK hints now, but like, I'm not close to it yet.
Whoa.
Don't you dare.
Whoa.
It's in logic, yeah. I'm gonna
Vanilla
get phase on
strats.
grounds. Yo, thanks, Reggie. Appreciate it.
That was cool.
Reggie's life support system. And
I have
reliquary.
all of them.
Oh my god, the ship's open. I forgot to do the ship this whole time. When I get
You
space jump
limp
hits, I
dick
should.
bitch. Get
I
outta here.
couldn't get the ship earlier and have space jump.
Eat the food!
Yo, Winter Gay, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Oh my god, I swear to God, if this is the whole time.
Not the Metroid, but you can do it right here.
All right, that's.
Hi,
not quite the
George.
case.
Bye, George.
So mean, why would you do that?
Deserves it. Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Oh, I
Should've
can't
just
believe
live and
we've
let
done
live.
this.
I can't wait for a
Yeah.
Mega Pirate space jump. It's gonna happen.
It can't.
It can if the seed tries hard enough.
No.
And if it's not required, think about it.
Are we?
I know it's
secretly
required.
reversed our minds in logic and didn't tell you?
Oh my god.
What if you were never meant
That's
to
impossible
play?
with this preset. Are you fucking kidding me?
The rules of engagement prevent it from happening.
Alright, I found Violet, finally. It was just here the whole time.
Nice.
I shouldn't have fucking
Oh,
space jump boots to get this early. Alright, so now I'm just missing Emerald. Alright, that means I'm gonna go back to Great Temple and scan stuff.
Pretty annoying when
And
you have
hope
to
to
reload
get
the room.
hints.
I feel like I could fix that.
Okay, I think now actually I'm gonna go route this into Phazon Grounds into Great Temple into SDK hint checks without supers or seekers because I can just skip like all that.
Wait, I can't do this.
What do you mean?
I don't have plasma.
Oh, that's a new one.
Toaster, is that space jump down there? Toaster's getting a little sheepish, chat. He knows something that we don't. All right,
I've
this is
never seen this logic requirement come into play.
What, where plasma's actually needed for that?
Yeah, it's never happened in 2 tournaments. But these settings can require you to have plasma beam to do that. It's
Which makes
amazing.
sense because all you need is double bomb jumps to get up there.
There's a peak, but of course it only works if you have SJ.
Reggie, go peek it.
So I'm in BK.
Still not quite.
You still have the, I think it's the frigate thing, right? Or did you do
I
that
did
already?
forget thing.
Oh. Forget about
And I
it.
don't have supers.
Me neither. We're buddies. We might be okay depending on if I needed to come here.
I can't get Ice
Violet.
Runes West. There's nothing else here I can do.
Just the availability of hints been so bad that like now I can finally like get
It's
more
not.
hints.
It's not observatory. You didn't see that.
Oh god. Just go back and then go into what? I can't do Frost. Can I do Frost Cave? I think the farthest in my jump can be is Frost Cave. Is Space Jump seriously in my own fucking seed?
It is.
Well, chat wants that to happen because most of them voted for your game.
Dude,
I'm
what
not
the
in control of that. I'm
fuck?
sorry. Yo, gaming. Oh, did I not honor the E? I'm sorry.
Or the E.
All right, we got to say hi to Yumos again because we went back in time. It's all good. I don't know how to evaluate this as a practice seed.
So then,
Oh,
so then what do I do, right? I have 2 choices. I can either check
oh
Frost
my-
Cave and then
Alright.
not be able to get out of Frost Cave, or I can try to go check lower fucking gravity chamber.
There's a couple
there
things I can
certainly
do.
two
My
choices?
seekers are in
Is
labs.
there not a grapple you can do to get out of Frost Cove? Or can't you like peek it without committing to it?
I don't even know if I can get over
So
there.
Seeker's logic is now a thing, but that doesn't open up Torvis. That just opens up Mining Station B.
Yes, you could still grapple and
double
double
check
bomb
that
jump.
out.
I have to confirm that in the database.
Fantastic. Thanks, game.
I'm pretty sure you just peek right here and then you turn around if you don't like it. Oh, nice fall boost. Remember, kids, this is for beginners.
Super approachable settings here.
Absolutely for beginners. Got a key for an open window, exactly. This sucks.
I didn't even know about the whole dark beam, light beam annihilator thing.
What do you mean?
Like, I didn't even look at that when I vetted the suit. It was just hilarious extra stuff.
Was it just the space jumps?
I'm fucking sorry. What the fuck is that?
Is that on the grapple edge? Oh my god, where's your plasma? Oh my god, I hope it's just down there. Imagine. Unless I have to find it, which would be bad, but I think I'm logically starting to run out of checks, so...
Oh my god, my plasma beam is down there. Are you fucking serious? Are you actually fucking serious? My fucking plasma
Oh,
beam in
fuck.
lower gravity for my own space jump in upper This is I have never seen something this bad.
You want to do another seed after this?
Fuck no, I never want to play this game again.
Well, we're closer to go mode at least, so this is fine. Fuck you, Toaster. Jesus Christ.
Bomb jump out of lower grab in a beginner setting suit.
I didn't want a haiku.
He has gravity suit, right? He's fine.
That's
So
why
you're
I gave him
expected
grab so early.
So the Thardus
No,
hallway.
Grab was horrible.
So the
Grab was
Thardus
in the
hallway.
least tunnel.
Oh yeah, you had to do LGT to do this. If you were here and I didn't tell you to do LGT, you would have had to reset out and go find grab.
Wait, what? So what was an LGT again?
My gravity
that made it
suit.
Oh my
possible.
god, that's terrible. Oh my god, I just hope the
Are you
actual
serious?
GDQ seed
You
is not this
shitty
bad.
fucking game.
Well, the good news is I'm doing STK hints and failing miserably, so. Reggie, you can play the game now. It's great. Isn't it fun?
No, I can't because the game's fucking bad and your grapple distance release is lower if you don't have space jump.
I think you have to twist. This is probably
An SJ slow
miscategorized
twist. Oh my
as
God.
like trickless.
This should not. Yeah, this.
Oh, transition, nice.
I'm actively upset.
I would be too. That's fucking horseshit. Oh my god, dude. Reggie's SJ was in gravity chamber on the grapple ledge with plasma below it, also in gravity chamber.
But you should. I think you have to be like
And
full
my
analog,
gravity suit
full
was
analog
in
right or
stupid
something.
fucking
Life
life
growth
growth tunnel to make this possible.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
I have never seen anything like this, and I never want to see
Is that my
it
emerald
again.
You motherfucker! My emerald super lock, dude.
Or Seeker, Darkvisor.
Or Seeker. I need super
Oh, yeah,
Squatchly to
all
get in
three.
here.
Oh my
Bah!
god, yeah.
Oh, you play this game,
I
please.
know. We don't need supers where you're going.
No. Damn it! I now need to get Seekers. Oh, I have to do another. I have to do another trip now. If I want to get that Emerald Translator, which I really want to.
I'm actually angry.
Oh, Toaster.
Can I still come to your birthday party?
Maybe.
What? Oh my fucking god. Oh, I hate
I just
this.
like. I don't want to talk about it.
Space jump. We must start with space jump boots. Oh my god, dude.
Like to be honest, I underestimated how bad this got.
Yeah, which is. Now you know how I feel, right? Because
Like I didn't see. Like I didn't see.
you didn't see that was the issue. That was the issue.
Like how bad grab was, like, and the beams. I just looked at boots and I
God.
was like, I'm just gonna pick a bad shoe.
Just unearthed it as a diamond in the rough. Oh my god. Reggie pulled an SJL. What? Okay, I only have
Space
5 of
jump
these left.
blast.
Oh, I have that there. Bioenergy. Warrior's Walk. I don't know where my
Thank you
supers
for
are.
not dashing and then getting me stuck in an invisible piece of collision
Alright.
that I've never fucking seen before. Now I'm just gonna start lashing out because I'm actually angry.
All right, your Chozo Ice Temple and your Root Cave. I'm just gonna DM you, I think.
My fucking root cave.
Yep. Time to go there.
Late game checks.
Late game Root Cave. Oh
Shows
my
a nice
God.
people. Oh my god.
All right.
So
Warriors
we teach
Walk,
you, Warriors Walk walk roll on the fly
Bioenergy.
here.
Bioenergy and something else, and then Uncle Reggie was Root Cave and Chozo Ice. Bioenergy, Warriors Walk, and something else which I forgot. Yeah, thanks, Reggie.
I believe that you
Okay,
could learn Warriors
Hydro
Walk
Diamond,
on the
that's
fly
what it
if you
was.
wanted.
What's up?
I believe that you could learn Warriors Walk on the fly if you wanted. It's a lot easier than Storage C.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay, where's the exit? There it is. Lost my bearings, chat.
The wall crawl is a lot longer, but you are comfortable with wall crawling. But the
Can you collect it from out of
is much
bounds, or
easier.
like?
Yeah, you ceiling warp into Warrior's Walk, and then you do one of those weird screw attack into a collision thingy and get.
Oh, I see.
Fucking Christ, dude.
All right, who wants to bet my supers are in my own game? Oh yeah, where are your Chozo artifacts, by the way? Do I need to get anything for you? Oh, there we go.
Crossroads.
Cool. So we're just about in go mode then, minus supers, unless I do the thing.
What?
What?
What was that?
I don't know, but it worked, I guess. That was the acceptable outcome, I guess.
Did you,
Normally I'm just
did you
out.
get forced remorph?
I think I got... I don't know.
You got like forced remorph.
Get out of
when
my
you, like,
way, you limp dick
but
fucking
then
beetle.
didn't finish morphing in the tunnel.
But then
somehow.
I got repositioned or something, I think. I'm so confused right now. I hope I never have to do this much wall crawling, like crazy, like logic breaking stuff. Well, okay, I mean, not the bad kind at least, just the good kind only.
Yeah, better to at least do stuff you know rather than having to like improvise wall crawling and sank, which was tough earlier.
Like, absolutely ridiculous.
Shay wall crawling and sank.
I apologize for this not being great practice. Like that is old.
My issue is I don't have much time unless I like make time tomorrow. That means I won't be able to see my partner, which, granted, they're pretty understanding, but
Mine is an entirely different problem.
oh, I don't need to. I could have just kept. I'm dumb.
Pretty turquoise with the HUD system. I like it. It's my favorite color of green.
I guess I am curious now where my supers are. It's on quad. Watch it be there. Why am I going this way? Also, excuse me, I burped. Oh, I bet it was, Glenn. I bet it was. Want to do the thing. What, where supers or am I getting centered? Bash's supers are in which game? Well, considering how much of the seed I have left, wouldn't put it past this game to do that.
Something,
Switch
avoid
this.
fight trigger,
No,
boss
wait.
invisible
I didn't
boxes.
actually want to go back. Because I don't have supers. And I need to go to mines because I have an artifact in Limp Dick B.
So part of me wants the run to be more like a I'm BashPrime. To be more like a PHMR chat where we're just shooting the shit, but I don't know. I guess maybe it's just wishful thinking. That's probably wishful thinking on my part. All right, Forte, have a good night.
It would probably be nice because like a lot of the very like rehearsed speed runs of games without a lot of like randomness to get like very like there's a sound to it. Like if it was in another language, you could still kind of recognize like, and then I go and do this trick and he's about to go blah 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 blah. Like this, we have a unique opportunity with this cross-game randomizer to kind of lean into the chaoticness of it.
Yeah, and well, that's how our chemistry works too, and I think that's like one of our strongest things.
Because like I think
God,
people
let's
will
scan
want
this.
like some more humor and goofiness after. It depends what was early in the day, but like anyone actually
I'm
serious.
all serious all
about-
the time, so I apologize.
No, you're great.
You're super surreal, Baja. We need one
Yeah.
straight man in this conversation. The missile launcher can be found in temple grounds. From a hit in temple grounds. It's fantastic. Oh, Sal, you have no fucking idea. Reggie was put
Dude,
through a
yeah,
fucking meat grinder.
So I found Bash's space jump before mine, and his logically came after mine. His was in my vent shaft. You want to know where mine was? Gravity
Oh,
chamber
I can
upper.
now.
And my plasma beam to get that with grapple, which was very early, my plasma beam was gravity chamber lower. That was
Horseshit. That's what it was.
It would be nice if the seed gave us more an opportunity to showcase what we can do versus what the randomizer can do.
Yeah, I think you put it into words better than I can.
That's an eloquent way of saying it.
Yeah, the seed that will be chosen, hands down, will be chosen to best show off your abilities.
Well, that means, wouldn't that mean that, okay, I mean, Dark Zero and Chris have to see this run and be like, okay, we're not going to gen a seed that's like that.
Yeah, I think they know, like, but of course they can, you know, they can see it and make sure that they fully understand. But this runs for your audiences who already know that you're amazing at the game.
Yeah, this run is not for the GDQ audience. I think I just need to treat this more like a BashPrime stream and just where I just like kind of think out loud and just, I don't know. I got in my own head too much, and I do apologize for that.
Oh, I have to fight this fucking Han Solo carbon frozen asshole.
You know what? Maybe going to Incash 1 first would have been a better idea, but... Oh, I remember when Amber was here, chat, and that one seed that I end up not having to do a Morbison because it was useless.
But now this guy's gonna wake up because I finally have a plasma beam. Guess where that was?
So in this video game, you're supposed to shoot missiles 1 time a second, and that's very
I'm still
balanced
warping
and
into
good.
Warrior's Walk. That's right.
But there's an oversight in the game's code where if you switch your beam back to power beam from the missile launcher, because they're technically 2 different beams, it just resets that 1 second cooldown, and it effectively can shoot as fast as you can switch beams, which is very fast.
As fast as you can fire the beam that you're switching to.
Who needs supers?
Yeah.
Watch them just be in, like, right here in Battleground.
However, you can only have 3 missiles out at a time, so you can't actually...
Oh,
where am I going?
You did not want to set it to the right room. Sorry. I didn't catch that in time.
Oh, okay. We landed on a platform.
I'm gonna pretend that Alright, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't get it, I guess. Shit.
Out of my way.
I will redo this just for so I can actually earn it. But I have to go out of bounds again. Portal site. I didn't realize I was supposed to.
Yeah,
oh, wait,
so you need the like lazy collision.
Lazy
to be able to attack through the wall, basically.
What is this camera?
If you do that in the run, I'm just not gonna, like, just don't explain it. This is one of the things, just like, yeah, elevator.
All right, I'm gonna make an addendum in that chat, like make a seed that lets us use our skills with SJ. All right, we'll transition this again. I want to learn this so I can actually like do this, if at all possible.
I know. Giving weapons to my potential tournament opponents. What am I doing?
Oh wow, okay. I didn't realize you learned this, but I'm not surprised since you did the SAU in Mining Plaza.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck's over there?
You.
Toaster, what else have you done today?
Oh, yeah, there's those.
Uh-oh, my prediction's over. Oh, what does that mean? Wait, but I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be practicing this. No! What the fuck?
You don't want that.
Why are my super missiles in PMT? That's ridiculous.
Where are my
Toaster?
supers?
Probably behind mine, watch. Alright, so I'm in the wrong room, and I just get them, and then now what do I do?
And then
My super's
so if you're facing the door to Battleground and look to the right.
I love it when Metroid's
you
just
see how- you see that?
insta-latch.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think you want to go.
over
I
there.
forget if it's that one or if it's like a couple more bumps to the right or to the left. Sorry, there's like a little spot. Yeah, see that little area? I think that's it.
Right, not... Wait,
Okay, yep. You see, I got that force morph, so that's close. You might have an easier time just
can't even
screw
choose a
attack
mist.
canceling rather than doing a screw attack jump.
oh.
But you probably will get it relatively quickly doing this. This one's not too bad. I would try facing a little more towards the wall rather than the door, and approaching kind of the
Okay.
right side of the yeah.
Oh, oh,
Nice.
oh, oh my god, that's easy. That's free, dude.
Yeah, that one's much more lenient than the storage C one.
Cool.
It's just a longer wall crawl, but since you got
Oh god, this is
good
prediction for something else.
skills,
Oh, that was just the results, okay. Why was all my shit in Reggie's game?
GDQ high.
Yo, GDQ hype! Thank you, Heavy, appreciate it. It's 15 months, dude. How are you doing? This seed is a stinker.
yeah, I guess with supers you can just leave normally now.
Yeah. Why is it that every time I try to skip supers and then I get supers right afterwards? Granted, it wasn't Reggie's fault this time, but
Yeah.
okay. What are we still looking for, Reggie? His supers?
I mean, they'd be nice, but they don't fucking matter.
Okay. What's over here? Oh,
Hey, look,
thanks, Reggie.
Wavebuster. That's fun.
so my power bombs are probably logically not required, but I haven't even found them yet. So it's bad. Oh, oh no. Oh no, you mean that clip? Oh god, that's cringe. I can finally go here. BashPrime. Warriors Walk, Bioenergy, Hydrodynamo. Okay, so I have a reason to stay here. So I'm basically in go mode now. I can get my Seekers, I routed this so bad too. That was the other thing. I just forgot what opened up because I got Spider out of the way. I don't think I'm going to go for Incash 2. I think I'm just going to leave.
After all this, you're going to come in well underestimate. God gamers.
Well, kind of. Yeah.
Metroid
Well,
Prime for
okay.
the Nintendo GameCube. Let me go.
So, the other thing is I also menu modded all over the place to save time. So I think it would be closer to estimate if it weren't for that.
But it wasn't your check to find when you are menu modding.
Was
you
it?
did
I
it when
thought I
you were
found
waiting.
something.
You did it when you were waiting for light beam. And then again when
I
you're waiting
guess,
for
but-
annihilator.
I don't know. Alright, we'll do bioenergy and then I never did sand processing, which is a time. This was open as soon as I came back here and I just forgot to do it.
I have a feeling that it's going to be quite underestimate on Friday.
That might not be a bad thing for them because they're going to be probably a little bit behind.
They never have too much time, I'm sure.
Yeah. That was a center prediction.
Someone just needs to put 1 point on Yup, and then they'll win 3,500.
I'll put a point on there with my infinite points.
All right, someone's gaming. Nicely done.
You're welcome.
Do you believe that?
What if I
Toaster's
intentionally
betting
throw,
against
though?
you, Dash? How could he dare do this to you?
No, I just want channel points.
So here's the other thing. My, well, okay, I guess because I was waiting to get, like, everything from Reggie. I don't know where my power bombs are, but they're required for Sank. Oh, actually, no, because, oh my fucking god, my power bombs are in Sank, I think. Or they're in Lower Torb. Dude, the seed. So stupid. My main power bombs are going to be in Lower Torb or
PBs
here.
were not in the playthrough.
What? So Sank entrance was neat. Oh my god, they're locked by themselves, dude. So that means at this point it's like
Was
Sank
your
entrance.
Was
Or
your
not.
Sank just dead? Besides Spider's treasure?
I think my
Wait.
light suit guarded something.
Oh
Did it
my
though?
god, that's why the suits were the last thing to play through. I was asking Toaster about that earlier. The game wanted to. The last thing in your progression is to get Emerald for Sank entrance to go get both suits out of Spider's treasure without.
Oh
PB.
my god. That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, I think this seed just. I was so focused on the bullshit that like it didn't let me talk about like the stuff I wanted to talk about, too.
Do you have notes? You just have like a mental list of like the stuff you're gonna
Just
explain.
mental list and just like
Nice.
how interesting stuff that can happen. Oh, I forgot. I already did this fight, so I have to go do this.
Yep. I noticed you like jump straight into like explaining the difference between the two games and stuff like that.
I mean, like, I like doing that on occasion, but I also want to like just chat with you guys. Like,
Yeah. I think at the beginning
when I've just
like,
chatted, my runs have gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I still think like at the beginning it's important we like get all the like foundation information out,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
like what is a randomizer, how are two people playing two different games.
Mm-hmm.
These games are like early GameCube games and yada yada.
We should,
Might need a
probably
list
pick,
for
like
that.
one person to do that intro or something,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then like not get caught immediately talking about what we're finding, and just play a little bit of catch up once we kind of get through the basic explanation.
Oh, I did Crossroads, so I'm after I do Hydro Dynamo, I'm done. Okay, so I just go this way. And I've already done part.
I don't have supers. You god gamer.
You like drop frames or something like right as you were like clenching.
You have the audacity to do final bosses before me, even though I'm about to get my last SDK, and I'm gonna probably.
Still beat me anyway because I don't have supers for X.
Well, I could get centered. I could get centered. Let's keep that in mind. I don't know why I got these Seekers. I didn't need them. I'm gonna find your supers in Lower Torbus probably. Watch. Oh my god, nice elevator. Fantastic.
That'd be really nice. I would like to have those.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I'm gonna have like no sleep for my fucking trip tomorrow. Literally, like last minute, my boss was like, "Yeah, actually, come to the office tomorrow. The guy's trip actually like, he'll be able to make it." I'm just like, dude, I hate this last minute shit.
Imagine a purple door opening that you shoot Seekers at it. What a privileged life you lead, unlike me.
Wait, did I shoot supers on accident?
No, the door opened first try with Seekers. I can't
Oh, that,
believe
yeah.
Oh, I got
bad.
Ben in that race by Seekers. I don't think a single door opened for you first shot.
Yeah, and like some of that's like my fault for probably not doing setups correctly, but it was still ridiculous.
I feel like I really didn't have much to do outside of like maybe key collection. I think I was just waiting on Reggie to give me almost all my go mode stuff. So the suits weren't needed for anything; they were just suits. They're like, "Oh, we're here."
You had like all.
They allowed you to beat final bosses.
Oh, because light suits logically required, right? I forgot that's a thing for this setting.
You had every
let's
single
go.
translator, right?
I have them all accounted for, but my emeralds.
No, I meant in your seed. Your seed had every translator.
No. Reggie found my cobalt, I think.
Oh, that's right.
But Violet, Amber, and
Did I?
Emerald were all in my game, yeah. And then Reggie had my Echo Visor.
And you had
Gathering
Dark
Hall.
Visor.
I'm gonna see if this is a beam related upgrade.
I don't think I had Cobalt.
Oh, Cobalt was transferred to Aegon. So yeah, never mind. I did have all my translators.
Naturally, we'd be like ramping up to the end by explaining bosses.
Yep.
You like I'm damage tanking hits from Exo without losing beam charge.
I think explaining the boss strats as they happen is like, I know it's hard, but it's like, I feel like it's a really ideal and engaging way to do it.
Yeah, it's just difficult when there's like
A lot
two
going
sets of
on.
bosses going on, and it's like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, generally, I agree. And like in the seed, we would have had opportunity to talk about Exo while you were.
This is a poopy seed for having no bosses required on my end.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I didn't have to do anything outside of early game.
Yeah, it was definitely a prime focus seed.
We had all of our
And
suits too.
the worst
Oh no,
freaking
I had
way.
his various suit. I had to find that, but besides that, like, it was kind of deleted.
This is the worst any percent RNG for Exo, which is kind of how I'm doing this fight.
I'm gonna get the Emerald Translator as a trophy, and no one can stop me. I'm kind of curious too. I wouldn't be surprised if they're in my game. Watch them be on like area or something stupid. That'd be a time. Nope.
Don't you dare. Shitter.
That might be the worst Emerald location I've had in a long time. Like, given the context of this seed. And before they're on quad, I actually never found the quad requirement, so... who knows? I also did not go to Torvus Energy, so they could be there. Reggie will find out soon enough. Gotta do the shout out here for sure. I didn't ride the gondola. Shouts to the previous CGC 2022 tournament champions. We should reference the tournament too. Be like, yeah, there's a bunch of VODs available. Some great seeds. Like Wave Beam and Storage A.
Yeah, the tournament's definitely a good entertaining way to like get into it. Like I don't play Super Metroid, but I watched like their like 2018 random tourney or something.
I should watch more of the SMZ3 stuff, I think. Or the Chuzu tournament that Baja is like top whatever
Soon to
in.
be eliminated from.
Oh, did you lose finally? I'm sorry.
No, but I'm facing one of the favorites.
Oh.
And I am not good. It's Super Metroid.
I mean, you got some skill. You've been tearing it up.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Dude, power, wave.
All right, so here's where my final bosses start to catch up, but I think Reggie's still going to beat me because I went out of my way to check for stuff. All right, do these tentacles. I'm going to do a strat where I shoot Sunburst, which actually does save time because it does massive damage against Emperor Ring here. So now it's almost half its health gone, and I just shoot with Annihilator and be happy. And now I don't cannonball, so these random inklets can spawn like that and ruin my day. Oh my god, he outran the power bomb radius.
What a pro.
That's actually like ridiculous. Yeah, so if I had cannonball, this would be basically an auto scroller.
I think it's good if each runner explains their own final bosses, like for the most
I
part.
don't have the ability to talk while doing Exo Manip.
Okay, that's fair.
That's why. So that's where you guys could probably come in on that. All right, so now
Did
this is supposed to be a complicated phase, but I can do this instead. There's a hitbox below Emperor Ring that's susceptible to screw attack. That was
Nice.
fucking perfect. Wow. I'm shocked that worked out as well as it did. Okay, I got that, so did not embarrass myself. Now there's just one thing left. Dark Samus 3, aka Dark Samus 4, aka bullshit. Final Fantasy 7. Oh, is that like a 7-hour run? If it's like just 80% again, or... They usually have one. Oh god, they're doing that again. Wow, nice. I guess it's been a little while, yeah. Now I shoot 25 Annihilator shots. 1 Power Beam shot. And now Dark Samus is at the threshold where if I do any more damage, she will immediately go into Dark Samus 4. Unless I like screw attack or do other stuff. It's really weird. So I'm going to try to screw attack her and keep her in the Dark Samus 3 phase.
Time.
GG's.
Alright, she's giving me the force field, which is good. Alright, I didn't bonk, which is good. Oh shit.
I need a
Come on.
drink or like meth or something
gonna center
after
it.
this.
Ah, damn it. I didn't do enough damage either. That's really bad.
Bash. How
Well,
shit
Genuinely
this is
apologize.
So I unfortunately failed to get the skip, which means now I'm here for like an extra minute or so, depending on how bad the RNG is. So she is completely invincible. I cannot do any more damage to her unless I absorb these pellets and shoot them back to her. Dang, I just couldn't do the damage. It's unfortunate. Oh shit, okay. That's actually good that I missed that. Because for some weird reason, if you shoot her as she like goes back down to the ground, she gets healed. It's really weird.
Thank you for sharing bad clips in places, Mom.
So we're just waiting here. Time's coming up.
I hope we
soon.
get a synchronized finish like this. This is pretty
I
cool.
hope so, yeah.
I hope we don't.
You hope we just stare at like
simply because I don't want you two to be fighting for who's explaining what boss.
Oh yeah.
I don't have great canned boss explanations, which is kind of why I was trying to like.
It's really hard to explain the
board.
bosses. Like, no one's gonna fully understand what's going on either.
Yeah,
Just like,
I'm not fixing credits. You guys can lick my ass.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Have fun finding out what your supers are.
I will very slowly.
Yeah, where are your supers? I actually genuinely
I
don't
suffered.
know.
You suffered. I'm like I'm the Skeleton King in Diablo 3.
This is really bad. That's what happens when I don't do enough damage to her.
I have suffered.
Just give me the phase-on shots. Just do it. You asshole.
Give me the drugs.
Give me the butter.
If
No.
there's one takeaway from today, it's that on Friday you should not be anxious about the estimate.
And Toaster should never be allowed to pick a marathon seed.
That's in my notes. I have 3 notes. That's we kind of breezed over
GG.
explaining what a randomizer is. GG. We didn't explain scan hashing, and I'm not allowed to make seeds ever again. Those are my 3 notes.
I do apologize for being a party pooper about hour and a half in. The second
That's
half was
right, because I
better.
was a party pooper an hour and 50 minutes in.
I mean, the seed was the biggest party pooper of all.
I'm sorry that I had to poop a couple times during the race. So
Shoutouts to
I don't know if you noticed me going in and out a couple times.
so like our upcoming run. This run is
This
dedicated
dude was
to.
so bad it made Baja almost shit himself. Twice.
I'm sorry for eating a bowl of chickpea curry in the middle.
Good.
This run is dedicated, like the GDQ run will be, to AFB,
Give me the
Spaghetti Toast
butter.
Cook, Andy O'Neill, and Mark Hage Hutchinson. Excuse me.
Ooh, which for the shout outs, I want to add that I want to thank
The Academy.
awards for my liquid shit. Chris Chanel and Dylan for working on a super cool tracker for us, which is something that's never happened before.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Can you type that in the shoutouts part?
Yeah, I will. All right, was there anything else I was missing? I got my beams.
Where's flamethrower?
Yeah, missile launcher we knew. Flamethrower I got very early. It was Rune Shrine lower, I think.
Where was supers?
It was in my PCA.
One more thing for me to not find.
And Ice Spreader was in plasma processing.
We were just doing a co-op solo randomizer race or a fucking run. Fantastic. Okay, I did get your Varia. That mattered.
You did.
That
I'm
mattered
proud of
enough.
You had
Oh,
my
fuck.
Varia, and is there anything else that's receiver?
Thank you all for suffering through this with us. It has been a time. I basically
You
have
got
a
my
full
artifacts.
I have a full tracker. I did get your artifacts, yeah. I got your wave beam, which was bullshit.
You did get my wave beam. You got my thermal, and you got my X-ray.
Damn, I could have gotten your wave beam like really early if I just wall crawled better.
Thermal, X-ray, Varia, and wave were literally the only major upgrades that you had for me. Oh no, my morph ball bombs.
Oh yeah, but I mean that was
So you
early.
had
I had like 5 things
everything
for
else
you.
was in my
Everything
own
else.
seed.
I had no beams. I had no all my beams. I think were in your game. I think,
Yes.
and all your
thought
beams were
Light
in your
beam,
game.
dark beam,
Oh,
and
light beam was in your
light
game.
beam was in Ice Ruins East Spider. Dark beam was in Training Chamber, and Annihilator was in Ruined Courtyard.
God, training chamber,
Which
dark beam.
in order to get to, I had to go through Thardis.
The hallway, dude. Yeah, that's
Actually,
easily
I
the
think
worst
because
cross
I
game
had
sheet I've
ice
played.
and wave at that point because I peaked, so I could have decided to go to Gravity Chamber NSJ before doing Thardis. I could have made that decision.
You did not have wave yet. It was logical, but he hadn't
I had
sent it to you.
no, I did.
this
I had
prime
wave,
one
that's how
rando.
you get
Yeah, exactly.
from there.
Yo, Baja.
When I made the decision to fight Thardis and go to Ruined Courtyard, I had wave beam.
I forgot to tell you
At
that I had
point,
this.
I could have.
Oh god.
I could have gone through transport access and
That's-
gone down into Gravity Chamber.
That is not going to happen, KR. I will literally wall crawl for that if that ends up being the case. When I was at Saving Mr. Lombardi 3, which is a big regional SoCal tournament, like melee tournament, this person was selling these Pokemon things, and so I got this. If it'll autofocus.
Oh, nice. The Bailey? Or
Damn
Bailey?
right.
Hell yeah.
And then I got a. They didn't have a Tauros one, but I got a Houndour one for myself.
Nice.
Didn't have Houndoom, so Houndour was the second choice. I'm tired. I have to be up early in the morning tomorrow, which sucks, but
Yeah,
This
GG's
is
though.
poopy.
Well persevered.
yeah. We finished like really close. Only 3 percentage points off from each other and 2 minutes off from each other. IGT.
How did you have a lower IGT?
I died. I death warped a bunch of times.
Wow.
Yeah,
Death
well.
Prime.
Well done!
All right, I'm pooped. I think I'm done. Poopy Seed, thank you for saying the Starway Toaster. I guess. I don't know what to say. I'm just.
Don't shout me
One
out.
important thing
Don't follow
for
me.
the actual run on Friday, Echoes sucks.
Wow, dude.
Thanks, Stokup.
Thanks to Kappa.
All right, I see how it is.
All right, who's
Jeez.
here? Can we raid